Good. Okay, I'm hitting the live on my end. All right, so welcome everyone. I know I got my deep sigh moment for this here. So, welcome back to the 99th session of Into the Wildlands. Some of our players will be arriving a little bit late tonight, but it's also Happy Father's Day to those who celebrate it and whatnot. And to all the dads out there, would-be dads, blah, blah, blah. All right, quick recap of what happened last session. So, players, the Fading Hearts, they were going up against the Black Knight, which was revealed to be a manufactured avatar of the Void itself. And during the intensive battle, it had attempted at first to control, or rather possess, Mavis's body, but in the strange and perhaps horrific turn of events, Tyrannin uh, dives in after Syndra made her saving dimensional movement, and he ended up getting possessed because, in truth, the Black Knight's real form was within the sword itself. Thus, the two ended up becoming one and using Tyrannin's body as a catalyst to become the Void Dragon. A suicidal attempt had happened from Syndra, which caught Kermit and his three children within the explosion. A massive amount of raw divine radiant energy was exploded within a chamber of crystallized dead gods and powerful entities' essences, which, unbeknownst to the players, they have now just rung the biggest dinner bell to every single other energy-feeding primal throughout the land. And in the wake of this massive explosion, Tyrannin, Syndra, Kermit, and Adaria Light, as in STD, as we were like to calling her, and Kermit's three kids were vaporized by the immense amount of cosmic energy, as well as Tyrannin's possessed body. So, what are the players going to do within this aftermath? Well, I've been working on that a lot, so someone throw me the dark tones or tunes for me as we get onto this, because the first thing that Adaria, Mavis, and Arizel see is they don't see the remains anymore of this giant creature, or Tyrannin, or Syndra, as all that is left of Tyrannin at this moment is a charred but still intact greater bag of holding, along with his two swords, which, though a little bit singed, they are pierced to the ground and standing strong. For Syndra, there is the silver soul cage cube. Tyrannin, you're not even a stain, you're dust. Dust right now.
He's a
buddy.
dust on the ground, or dust in the wind.
Yeah. Okay, so back to Syndra. Besides the silver soul cage, you also see, ironically, the cosmic femur that she had used as a magic foci.
Surprised that survived, actually.
There's a reason why that thing could survive. Unfortunately for Kermit, there is nothing that exists of Kermit.
Yeah,
And
Kermit's dead.
yeah, Kermit, sorry buddy, but there is nothing left of you there.
No, that's fine.
But there is a massive crater. And within that crater, well, stands Adaria, Binge, Helena, Mavis, and Arizel. What do you guys do is, well, you see the remains, a massive crater. A shingle of energy.
I, s- I still have the core of the STD, right? Like it's kind of
Yes,
smashed.
it's
Okay.
cracked. It is very much cracked.
Huh. Well, at the very least, Benj, you may want to hold on to these. And
I will allow Jeebus to play his binge. Whatever binge wants to say, we'll do.
that's what I kind of figured. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you offering binge the?
the swords, yeah, because there's no way Addery is gonna pull those out or like dishonor Tyranid, and he feels like it'd probably be better for a paladin than her.
Benj will just reach out and grab the swords and sling the backpack over his shoulder.
The swords also feel very hot to the touch. They don't burn you, but you do feel the intense warmth of them.
God, what the fuck are we supposed to do? I'm assuming there's no Ebola, so we can't ask her for another way out.
As do you mutter this out loud,
Yeah,
Adaria?
this is her talking out loud, like just thinking, but also kind of like to the party.
Well, I suppose I could give you an assistance since you've helped me with a treacherous enforcer of mine.
Was that
As,
Helena? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no. Slowly flowing downward due to the flight spell, a very familiar face shows up. And at the same time, he is applauding. He is just going, "Bravo, bravo! I didn't expect you all to ring the most massive dinner bell and damning an entire city that was cloaked, unbeknownst to all of its residents, from the other primals.
What do you want, Edward?
I'm just here to pick up some pieces from my treacherous enforcer, which, let me see. Oh, that might be some dust left over from that Tyranid fellow, and here we go. As he extends his hand outward, and you see a bit of electricity coming out, and he pulls out what looks to be like two very distinctive colored shards. And he'll just still not looking at you guys. Now, I do offer some little bit of assistance since you've helped me out in my treacherous fool, which I would have dealt with him in the time that needed, but
Would you want anything in return?
he looks over to Mavis. There is one thing that I do require, but only she can hand it to me.
Mavis isn't here right now. Please leave a message after the fuck you. It's in the book. Break it. The book caught up in the blast.
Where is my character sheet? There it goes. So my music is turned up way too loud. Hold on. God, I just realized I have a 20 passive. Damn druids. 27.
Okay. So really see anything. You just hear what sounds like metal moving.
And you should see one of those fuckers.
I will.
God damn it.
I must say,
Hello.
as he- and then he
Yeah.
kind of just turns. But this one you all do see because this one actually makes the effort to come down and land right next to Ed, along with two other additional allies, both of them wearing their own particular gear. I must say, Xeon, that's quite the impressive progress after the 11th cycle. As he is addressing to the one that's right there next to him. And it is also pointing what looks to be like a large cannon right at you.
Has it got like one of those red dot aiming sights on all of us?
They all have red aiming dots at you. While the two literally in the front, while they have more melee weaponry, the most notable features that they have is shields. As very finely polished. And the eeriness, though, is that the one he addresses Zion, the one Cyclops-looking eye just turns and looks at him, but there's no words coming out. And Ed is quietly stroking his goat teeth while nodding and speaking out loud. Ah, yes, I suppose that is true. It is a bit of an excessiveness since two of the known threats and the unknown variant along with its offspring are destroyed.
God damn it.
But I suppose a little bit of overkill just in case the others were to get involved. Now, would you be so kind to take these two shards and bring them back to one of the bases? I will be needing to extract.
Fuck
their
you, fuckman.
potency.
From the...
Are you guys gonna try anything?
I was
No.
so tempted to, but no.
That was
because
me.
we're
Surrounded.
outnumbered.
We're kind of fucked.
God, Tiernan only brought it up one time, and it was in a flash. Did Adaria see the gem that was in Tiernan?
Yes.
She would have when you consumed it, like forever ago. I think that's also like
Exactly.
When we
I don't want to meta this at all, so I'm going to stop talking.
were talking... Hold on. God, how the fuck am I supposed to get that? Ari, hold on, because I do have the my telepathy thing, so I'll connect to Ari. Ari, we need that gem, because if N gets it, we're going to be up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
And how do you suggest we get it?
I don't fucking know.
Ari, can you roll me a D100? You want to aim very low.
Oh, fuck, don't tell me that.
Always roll up.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls a 100 or something.
Would you please? Would you please?
That's a 95.
Motherfucker.
Better
the other
open
way
his
around.
big dumb mouth.
I do my best to make all games complicated.
So, as that's happening, the individual that's right next to Ed, the red Cyclops eye, actually turns and looks into your direction. And Ed, now looking at you guys more joyfully, if not very arrogantly so. Ah, I suppose you're all cooking up a plan something about Tyrannon's crystal or whatever he had done to amplify his strength to make up for his broken vessel.
I'm so tempted to flip him off.
You can
Alright.
certainly go ahead and do so if you want.
Miser, question.
Mm-hmm.
Could I connect mental link to the broken gem?
You can certainly try.
Probably the only thing that I have right now that could work. So, what do I have
Here's
to
my
roll?
now here's the question: are you trying to connect to the gems that Ed is currently floating up in the air? Because he has not touched them. They're floating visibly between him and the other one known as Zion right now.
You know what? Yeah, because if anything, I could save Tiernan's other half, or at least part of his mind. So if we get him back, then I can have him.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
First, I want you to roll me a perception. I
Ah,
want you to good look at these gems before you attempt this. I am trying to say okay, you're pretty certain that one of those gems might be Tyrannon's. So, roll now a d4 for evens or odds, and you know what? I'll have you call it.
You know what? I roll a lot of evens, so we'll go even.
Evens. Okay, let me just look at that one on my handouts here. Okay. Roll me a wisdom saving throw as you select this one particular crystal. And you realize there's something wrong with it.
Damn it. 22.
Okay, you just saved because whatever was that crystal is, it was not Tyrannin. It was something else. And it was trying to hijack you.
Thank God.
this is why we don't go about putting our minds into things we don't know about.
Just trying to get
And,
vacuum seal Tyrannid's soul into another portion of my brain and have him bitch at me and call me annoying from inside my head.
Fuck
now
you,
I'm just gonna
fuck
roll
lady.
Ed's,
I call you that from the dead anyways.
now I'm just gonna roll Ed's perception if he noticed what you just did.
No, he didn't. He's good.
You guys don't get
Okay, well,
whenever you're haunted by Tyranid, you don't get a sense of dread. You get a sense of grumpy.
It's like a grandpa that just got drug along. Oh my God.
He kind of looks for a moment, looks back at the crystal, then looks at you, looks back at the crystal, then smirks at you. Ah, I see that you try to link minds with this. I need to warn you, these are not the kind of gems you're looking for. If you're looking for your friend, I'm sorry to say, but I don't sense his essence here at all. The leyline gem, as he kind of gestures around. Considering that your pirate friend used Soul Crush on... Well, let's start with the setup of it all. My traitorous enforcer took control of your friend's body that had a leyline core in him, which in a way connected him to this cavern. And then your pirate lady friend, Miss Syndra Gallos, used a very dangerous spell upon said soul gem. This is the result of what happened. I understand you are quite depressed by the fact you lost 3 of your allies and 3 strange, disgusting, far realm magatory creatures. And from the looks of it, as he kind of looks now at you, Adaria, seems like you found your other half. How does it feel holding that piece of stone when Once long ago, I tore that out of you.
Been better, been worse.
It's like looking at a piece of a wart that was cut off from you, right?
Still me. Just a fucked up piece of me that got a little tangled up in something she shouldn't have.
Of course. I fully understand that. It's the same way I did to myself, having to get rid of all the unnecessary morality and sensibilities. But I still have some form of... Kind of rolls his eyes a little bit. Chivalry, I guess. Or gratitude. You did speed up my plans just a little bit, or at least removed an unnecessary obstacle. So, I'm willing to teleport you all out, unharmed, in one piece, back to the entrance, the actual entrance of these so-called ruins. And you have your choice to defend the city, because you did run a very massive dinner bell for the primals are now picking up the energy that was just leaked out of here. Or go your own way.
Ari, do you have... Again, through the mental link. Do you have any idea how we could bring them back? Do you know anyone?
I could consult in someone.
Well, it's better than
That's-
nothing. Oops, I got...
No, you're fine. That's all I have. I don't know that I can bring all three, but I can definitely give it a shot.
Alright. I know you wanna give a phone call too, so I will say roll me a d20.
Hey,
Oh,
Dad!
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, yo, what's up?
Yo, I know you've been in pain for the last couple of days, but man, we gotta talk.
Hey, Poppy!
Oh fuck, come on.
Ooh. So yeah, I was just using the d20 as an excuse for D100 because I know how scared you guys get with it.
No, I don't give a shit at
Stop.
this point. I think that's a good thing then.
It is, it is.
A very good thing.
Let me just grab this. I'm just gonna shrink his token down because it's freaking huge and I don't want to be driving myself insane with it. So, Arzel, as you make a telepathic link, Adaria, you see that the entity next to Matthias is trying to look again as if to purposely scry into the telepathic link, but there's a fizzle, the blinking of the red eye, and Matthias kind of turns in slight confusion. But to you, Arizel, everything suddenly stops. The time stops, and you hear Bractios's voice. My chosen one. I sense that there was a surge of energy that had alerted all the primals in this land, and even in the seas.
Yes, well, we definitely did a bad, I guess, too. A good and a bad, depending on who you ask.
You are in the epicenter of it, then. I would recommend you leave immediately. I am too far to give proper aid, and I suspect Stiri will be heading there immediately to claim the area for its own, as well as the lesser primals.
That is our next step, but I do have a request, and I don't know if you can fill it here or elsewhere. But we lost 3 of our own. And we would like to know if there is a way to bring them back, and I wonder if you have any ways of doing it. I don't know if you can do all 3, but
I don't have a full grasp of the area that you are in, and our link is not deeply connected, as I have given you the choice to be a temporary champion. To fully grasp what you have went through and understand what you can handle with what you have been given, you will have to take on the role as a full-on champion. I give you the choice because you are now standing in the borderline precipice of this choice. To fully commit, you will be bounded to the land, and very much no chance to leave unless extreme measures are taken.
I would be here for the rest of my life.
Very well. So, click off your Arm of Bracteos, because I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. You'll be having your own changes.
And I don't think I have it clicked on. I think I roll that separately, typically.
Yeah, like anything that you have related to the Arm of Bracteos is going to be now removed because it is changing. As you can now visibly see that your arm, or rather the gauntlet that was your arm, is now spreading outward. And I do need you to make me a Constitution saving throw because it's extremely painful, as you're now literally feeling the veins in your own arm changing as you are gaining a huge charge of power.
Wonderful. I don't think I have anything clicked on, but here we go. Nope.
Okay, it is immensely painful. And you will be taking this much in damage.
That's not terrible. It hurts, but it's not terrible.
Yep, but now your arm, it starts to look more a corporeal form of energy, with the gauntlet turning into a golden hue. And you hear Bracteos' voice, please point your hand at the one you call your enemy. He will understand what it means to face against the primals and make light of us.
Shit.
Point that bench on accident. Shit.
Son of a bitch, that's not who I meant. I point at Ed.
Okay. So, I need you to roll me. I need you to roll me 12d10.
Well, D10, awesome.
You can also add your sneak attack on this as well.
Fantastic.
Imagine if it half. I don't think it's gonna half health Ed, but it would be funny.
Wait, do I just hit like that, the sneak attack thing once I
Yeah,
roll
you-
the 12d10?
Just
Yes.
turn it on so it should roll with it, unless it's like separate.
I mean, it's part of the global damage modifier.
Well, you
Yeah,
can
so
just
you
roll
can-
it.
You'll
Yeah,
have
so
to
just
roll
click
it
the,
separately.
So I'll have to roll it separately. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then... Well, I don't know if this will roll this. Is this gonna roll this? Oh, sure, yeah, it's gonna roll this. Okay.
Fuck, that is an amazing sneak attack damage.
Holy fuck.
Okay, I believe Ed needs to make a strength saving throw now.
Oh boy.
Oh, hit the
Let's
fucking
make sure.
dirt. You're gonna get charged by the fucking tank.
Alright. Okay. So, for a brief moment, Ed was, well, now time moves forward because. Let me just make sure I get the right thing.
Oh shit. Well, we were offered something. Now we're definitely not getting out of here.
Back, nope. Maybe there might be a way out of this.
I have some thoughts, but
Yeah, I just need to make
It'll
sure I
depend.
grab the. Here we go.
'cause I don't have the spell prepped.
So, for a very brief moment, Adaria, it seemed like things were not going to go well, and Ed very gloatingly making it clear that he had a victory. But you definitely have heard Arizel groaning in pain, and then everyone that is looking at her now has a new arm.
I've seen that arm before.
I know. And as she points it directly at Ed,
Shit.
well, welcome. You got your divine bullet shot as you literally fired a raw energy of divine energy right at Ed, and he just got pushed back a good 40 feet.
Holy shit, that's a great arm. What the fuck? Alright, so we can lightning bolt Ari now. Ari,
Fantastic.
He took
while I
the blow.
appreciate the gesture, I still don't know how the fuck we're going to get out of here.
Almost immediately, the others are now standing in defense. Ed just is like, right. I forgot that some of you have actually the primals on your side. As he kind of pats his chest, and there is a very noticeable singe mark on it. You guys can roll me a investigation or perception. I'll give that to you of your choice.
20. Takes the dodge.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah, Rose.
32?
Ah. Okay, so only Arizel's gonna see this then, which makes
Are you
sense.
shitting me?
Yes.
God.
So Arizel, as Ed's form for a brief moment looks like he's unscathed, you realize that there's something off about it, and it's only because you rolled really high with your intelligence. I mean, your investigation. But take a better look, and I'll shiv Z what this looks like.
Ooh, no, I don't like it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's not that your energy
Nah,
didn't hurt him. It looked like he ate it.
that's disgusting.
And unfortunately, I'm sorry, Adaria, but he didn't pass his illusion.
That's fine. I kind of figured.
But he kind of pats his chest a little bit as he then just takes the two shards that I will give this to you guys. The other shard that he has in his hand, because you guys have enough high passive perception and perception rolls, so I'll give this to you as well. Let me just find it, because I saw my handouts. Where are you? Here you go. You saw this other one that he was...
Fuck me.
As he very quietly, and looks like at first that he's putting it in his chest pocket, but Arizel, you actually see that form of his absorbing it.
Well, fuck.
And Ed, looking very somewhat unamused by this whole thing, adds, well, I see that My desire to help, or at least my goodwill, is going to be treated in such a manner. Zion and everyone else, we got what we came for. Mavis dear, we will see each other again because, well, that annoying little book is becoming a real sore in my own plans. And the rest of you gives a slight courteous bow, but Adaria, you can tell he's doing it in a mocking manner because his head's slightly tilted. I wish you all luck in escaping here before the other primals come and devour you lot. And he's going to cut a visible crack into reality as he steps into it. And the others begin to follow in suit. The Clockwork Warriors immediately just start. You actually hear the strange noise, not of almost like a dragon's fire breath, as they all begin to fly upward with flames following after them. And they are flying up into the hole that was made.
You know, that would be really cool if we weren't stuck here. Oh God, how long is it until Ed also finds out? This is what I don't. Can I roll just a perception to see if anyone's still sticking around, just in case?
Yep, you have advantage.
Okay. Uh, 22.
Nope, they're all either flying upwards towards the hole opening, or in the case of Ed and Zion and the two blue ones, they went through what looks to be like a dimensional dimension door.
All right.
The one that
Alright,
Ed walked through?
Well, he
Yep.
flew up too, but
Okay.
No, he flew down and he dimension doored out.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
He is not going to risk making himself an easy target for something that shot him from that distance.
Fuck, how the fuck am I supposed to get out of here?
I will say I was not expecting that. In all honesty.
It's fine.
Also, Arizel, you do hear from Baraktios now. Good. The interloper is away for now. You can reroute the energy to my domain if it is to prevent the other primals to attack. You can also collect some of that energy to identify your lost companions. However, I will say this now, but one of them, their soul has been shredded into multiple directions and cannot be resuscitated. The other two, the one that has the ley line core and the one that seems to have been making a dark dealing, their souls still have a tether to this realm.
And is this through like a mind link?
Yep.
Okay. Can I do both? Like in the sense of being able to take some of the energy to bring them back, and also.
Yes.
Great, I'm going to do both then.
Alright. I will need you to do me 2 Constitution saving throws, and then to top it off, I need you to do me a Perception at advantage.
First con, second con, and you said what at advantage?
Perception.
Perception. Alright.
or investigation. I'll give you one or the other.
Well, roll perception. My investigation's higher.
And then do the investigation at advantage because you're trying to suss out Syndra and Tyrannon's energy. Oh, okay.
Cool.
So I'll rule it this way. You managed to find the fragmented pieces of their soul, or rather the enough to be considered a tether,
Mm-hmm.
and you can place them into the objects that are left behind, which is Tyrannon's swords, his greater bag of holding, Syndra's cosmic femur, or that strange metallic cube that seems to be whirling at the moment.
Don't put her in the cube.
Fucking cube. That's wrong. I'm gonna put it in the cosmic femur that I have.
Okay.
And then the sword for Tiernan.
All right. And
Oh god.
the
And
crystals
I guess if
around
you want it in the
you-
bag.
No.
I'm providing options, but
It's gonna
the
be
rest of
funny.
I do need now. I know I just need a D100 from you, Rizel.
Oh, fantastic.
This is for the rest of the energy that's going out.
Gonna hit me in the face.
Probably.
Mm.
To that
Like a
other D100, yeah, it's probably gonna hit you in the face.
Here comes a giant fist! Oh my god.
Nice. So, the bright, luminous crystals begin to fade out, as if they're being drained of their own energy. So, Arizel and Adaria, you are both attuned to feeling the Layla energy, and actually Binge too, because of his connection to Birth, the earth goddess of his world. The energy is flowing to the north, and Baractios informs you, Arizel. Excellent. With this, I should be able to recover quickly, and your souls of their friends are anchored and not been consumed by the land itself. You should be able to properly resurrect them within 2 moons, 2 nights. You have to get to someone who can heal them. That's how strong the tether is for now.
Thank you.
There's a silence, and Arizel, you can almost pick up that it seems he went to sleep.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Right? Like, fuck, you're on the fucking phone snoring. This is BS.
Left me on red.
Exactly.
Alright, are we good? Outside of the overflow of energy.
Also, unfortunately, since Rowan is not there at the moment, but there is a very bright light next to her, and I'm just gonna roll a D100 for her. Da-da-da.
Please tell me your book just fucking reappears.
It does.
God damn it!
Or at the
Shit.
very least, it looks like a very bright yellow light.
It's the book that never dies.
Fuck.
It does not.
It needs
And there's a
to.
reason why. But she quickly pockets the book.
Well, I thought that was gone. Now it... wait, did we see that at all or no?
Nope. Only
Okay.
only Mavis saw that.
Damn it. Well, we should probably get going then. No sense in waiting here. I hope.
Alright.
I don't see a reason either. So, I do have both Tiernan and Syndra's souls, but I could not retrieve the other.
Oh, you mean the frog that was dealing with outer planar?
Yes.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but yeah, probably for the best. It don't need more their shenanigans in here, at the very least.
We have 2 nights to find a way to get them resurrected. So, that is all the more reason to get out of here.
Which, upon your saying that, you do see that there is rubble that leads eventually up to the opening. It will take some time for you guys to get there. So, as that is happening, we are going to go to another scenario. Because you see, when a certain frog got his essence destroyed, he also got torn apart. And all the ways to Sunday.
Yep.
So let me just get you to the right page. Yeah, this won't work for now. So, Kermit, you are currently a fragmented and frayed soul. In fact, there's really nothing much of you left.
Yeah.
But dear Anna, in her actual true form, has saved a good portion of you. Ah, my dear Kermit. I am between vexated, but also applauding you. Vexated in the fact that you had our 3 surviving children turned to ashes and beyond my reach. Happy that you, in some strange indirect way, slayed an annoying creature and also a high priestess of one of my rivals.
I also pledged my allegiance to you right at the end and allowed you to take
Yes.
over the Tiamat sword.
Yes, that was... I guess that was the bonus thing. So, I have a new idea. A fun one. One of our offspring needs a boost of power. Unfortunately, you cannot return to the realm of the living.
Yeah, I'm
Amazon.
done there. I just want to
There it is.
spend my days here with you.
As her form shifts to the Anna that is very well known to you. Right. Shub, please see your father before I send you to the other realm.
Oh. He looks like me.
Bit greener.
Huh.
The child before you is very silent, or at least currently right now, staring into the abyss. Do not mind him right now. He is in need of a spark, a bit of energy. And Kermit, I need you to make me one final Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Okay.
As Anna plunges the tendrils into you, while also putting her hand onto your offspring. Worry not, Kermit. You'll still live, though I do need some of your vital energy. It hurts like hell.
Oh, yeah.
Don't panic. It's only going to hurt for a little bit longer. As she makes her way over. Now, my dear child, I need you to go to this particular realm that your father and unfortunately your siblings were destroyed in, and I need you to finish a job there. I need you to get rid of the cultists of one of my rivals, and I suppose collect a few convertees. But beyond that, I really don't need much of anything there. Oh, and do avoid angering the witch with the pumpkin fetish. Worst case scenario, if you anger her, she might turn you into food for herself. And she's probably one of the few that I can actually genuinely respect as a fellow female. Now, off you go, and she just throws Shub off the bridge.
He's gonna be okay, right?
Survival of hard knocks.
Yeah, couldn't agree more myself. So what do we do for eternity?
Well, we are going back to my particular lair, dear, and she just grabs you and starts making her way to her gate portal. Which, Kermit, you're now taken to the, I will not go into full detail, but it is her personal domain.
And that's the end of Kermit.
Died like a king.
Yeah, he died the way he loved, honestly. Going out reckless and then just getting
We
to
will
spend the
miss
rest of his
him.
life with a powerful woman.
He started life hard and now he goes out hard.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, so Shub.
Eternity by Snoo Snoo.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna go into full details on that one. I do not, but
Oh god, is that what the spell Black Tentacles is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's for your patron.
you see, I'm keeping quiet now because I don't want to confirm or deny. Where the heck is it? I just had the merchant area here. Where is it? Starfall Ruins. 1 second, everyone. I just lost track of where the frick it was. Here we go. I knew I forgot to fill up this map. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Kermit, sorry. Shub. You are here.
Okay.
And this gentleman, as you literally just fall into existence and you just fall flat on your back, this gentleman goes, "Oh, where'd you come from?"
I don't know. I'm looking for a cult. Do you know what a cult is?
I see, you're looking for a cult. There has been some weirdos in the sewers.
What is sewers?
Oh god.
The man just blinks for a brief moment, or the halfling, he's actually very much shorter than you, Shub, and goes, it's down below, like, past this ground, this thing that we're standing on.
Starts trying to punch the ground.
It's very hard.
Oh god, he's an idiot.
How do I get in?
There are, like, he kind of looks around. There are, like, these grates, doors. You see, he points to a door there, but they're on the ground now. You have to break through them.
Okay. Where?
I don't really go to them that often. There is one, and he points to the direction of north. There's one that's close by over that way.
Is the Neb shop there?
Yes, the dev shop is actually across.
Okay.
There is actually an argument going on because as you are passing through, you do see. Oh, I left them in the GM layer. That's why I was wondering why they didn't show up. Okay, there we go.
Pumpkin fetish.
Yes, and then you also see a very giant creature that is arguing. Now we need some dumb funny music because apparently I think this is what's going to happen.
Alright, someone get Benny Hill theme.
Now I get to show Here we go. I don't know why he's not showing up my on my other screen, but oh well. So, Chubb, as you approach, you do see this two lady on a single body with multiple arms arguing with a man thing with a pumpkin for a head, or at least a weird looking head.
I hate this so much.
What are your languages, Shub?
Deep speech, commoner, grung, abyssal, and far realm.
Oh, so you definitely understand what they're saying because it's a mix of Inferno and Abyssal. The two-headed woman creature, or the two-bodied snake woman, is hissing. One starting a sentence, the other one is finishing it. We demand that you let us enter this damn shop. The gentleman standing in front of her, or at least imposing his path, just goes, I am sorry, Miss whatever you are, but my master is not seeing anyone today unless they are of some importance, and you are not of importance. Master Nicholas demands that your master relinquish all merchants she stole. Ruining business she is. I call it entrepreneur. She is doing a company. Oh, greetings, small one.
Pumpkin fetish.
I am sorry, but I understand most people would think of it that way.
Where is the woman?
Behind me. But she is not seeing anyone unless they are of... Pauses. Looks right at you. Who are you related to, young man? Thing? Child?
My father was named Kermit.
Ah! Yes, the weird one.
He just
Come
cocked
this
his
way.
head. Okay.
And the larger creature goes like, what? How dare you? I am sorry, miss, but you see, he is a guest. Kind of just steps right in the way after you pass through. Like I said, he is of importance. You are not. And as he kind of pretends to have a clock out, I believe there'll be some other people arriving for importance in 3, 2. That is when Adaria, Arizel.
Wait, what the
Anyway.
fuck?
I will put Mavis there eventually, or
You know where.
elsewhere. So I'm not gonna go too crazy with that. The marketplace is slightly in chaos because people are running around screaming for shops and weapons and everything else. But more importantly, you do see what looks to be like a commotion going on up by Deneb's shop. As you now see two new individuals, one that just walked right into the shop, and a man with a pumpkin for a head talking to a very large serpent woman with multiple arms.
Wait, was that Kermit?
Impossible.
Kermit?
There
Like I
was-
said, he died.
So did
Shingo.
I. Sorry.
I will just move Kermit's token because there's actually a door to go in, so I'll just move you out for now.
Hey, you said Kermit's token.
Shub's token,
Yeah.
but
Well,
look, it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to
I
the new
know,
character.
I know.
at the very least, should we at least head there? Because if Kermit's alive, that could be a good thing. Because it
The-
might mean he might know how to come back.
magical woman might be able to also help us with our issue.
That is
Two birds with
true.
one stone, then.
Through, you stupid homunculus golem.
Plus, it could piss more people off, which is always a fun time for
And
me.
yes,
so-
we do not like them anyway. At this point, I'd like to
No.
bury them halfway into the ground.
As Adari is walking up.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but you're not on the expected guest list. Oh, greetings, Miss. I do not know your name. I know you are important. You're on the list.
Nebularis, if you wouldn't mind. And this is
Yes, the cultist leader.
And this is Binge. And...
Yes. Please, hurry on. You're
Alright, so
expected
she'll go-
inside.
Okay, I'll just delete my token off then.
Yes.
Okay.
Come now. Those, yes, you are important. Yes, you are important. Why are some of you missing?
Like,
So curious. Now, please, hurry up. Yes.
My
a
thing is
bouncer.
broken.
Like a fucking bouncer looks at him and is like, "What the fuck?" It's like,
Yes, please. You three, four. I apologize, little miss. As he looks over to Helena, gives her a polite bow. I almost did not see you there. Please, now, hurry. All of you, go in. Do ignore that huge creature. There you go. Okay, good. Steps right in the way. I'm sorry, Miss Two Things. You are talking in strange, half-broken sentences. Insolence, Nicholas. Will hear of this. Yes, you can please give him your full report and details and our complaint of your mismanagement of magical artifacts and other marketeer entrepreneur stuff. Lady Deneb is always busy and willing to make business so long as it's fair and profitable for her. Please have a good day. He steps back and slams the door right in her face.
why do when they said he'll hear of this, I just think immediately of fucking Draco Malfoy just going, "My father will hear about this," like that same energy.
My pussy will hear about this.
Shut the fuck up,
Alright.
Steven.
So now
Just
we
upset
get to
that I'm
go
not
through-
wrong.
So everyone
Yeah.
that's going through the shop, give it a moment. You realize that there is a it is a dimensional door rift. You're all gonna be here.
People are in their fucking portals in this realm.
The map.
And I
comes
just
back for me.
realized that none of you guys are there, so one moment.
Yeah, I was
Let me
gonna
just-
say.
Here.
Yeah, I put dynamic lighting for a reason and I forgot.
Also,
Alright, neither of these two have vision.
Yeah,
Nice.
one moment. I will get to it.
what the fuck? I swear to God, they move you and then they turn out the lights and
Vision on.
Happens
Yeah,
every
hold on.
time.
I already. It's funny because I have it with Ari.
I'll just give you 20 for night vision.
Ah,
I don't know what's going on here. I'm still
Give me
blind.
a moment. I just
Oh, okay,
realized some of
okay.
the tokens
Yeah,
don't have
he's
night.
Miser's slowly just moving along.
Yeah, just give her because I believe Kermit is supposed to have this one supposed to have 60, but it was a while.
You know, as fucked as it is, they seem a lot quieter without Cinder here.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing I would have been a little further up.
How to
You
piss
be a
on
little more
someone's
head.
grave.
and they would not won't impede your path.
Yeah,
Quite
they're
a
just
sure,
like,
but that's also with Tiernan.
You're not wrong, honestly.
Pumpkin fetish.
angry soul noise.
I'm sorry. What?
Pumpkin fetish. Where is the lady with the pumpkin fetish?
Oh
What the
my
fuck?
god.
Why is there an individual
Fuck.
asking for a pumpkin fetish?
The
You know, I don't
witch
know.
woman, the woman with a large brim hat, paused as she was in the middle talking with a green orc. They're mostly discussing paper scrolls and the like.
Oh.
Are you the
fuck.
lady with
He's
the pumpkin
back!
fetish?
Motherfucker shows up for one episode. Oh, Jeeves,
I
do you
love
see
him.
who's up there? Do you see who's up there? The boy.
The lads.
Oh fuck.
See,
The
Deneb has
woman.
also been creating an army.
The Nav kind of just cracks her knuckles a little bit. Is like, I'm sorry. Can you please repeat that again?
Are you the lady with the pumpkin fetish?
Oh, Jesus.
I'll
Did we
go
go in there and stop
first.
them?
What does piss
Already
off
through the
mean?
door. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
I have not. I see. How old are you?
Seconds?
I see. As her left eye turns into a beautiful amethyst color as she looks at you up and down, Shub. Ah, I see. You're one of her offspring.
I'm not
That
supposed
explains
to
a lot.
piss you off.
Yes, that means to make me angry, to turn you into pumpkin ingredients. Anyway,
That's not what a
you're...
pumpkin fetish is.
My father is dead.
Yes, I can kind of feel that.
Will you help
How
me?
did that happen?
That would.
Hmm,
Oh, sorry, I don't want to.
that would depend, child. Also, I believe you are in a similar boat as those other ones over there, as she points to the direction of Adaria, Arzel, and Vinge. And then goes, it seems like you now have a new frog to take care of.
Oh God, we're babysitting again.
Again, son of a bitch.
Bitch gently pushes Adaria closer.
Also,
I can't even resist because I don't have the strength.
What's a
This,
pumpkin fetish?
this thing walks over with a tray, offering 2 types of pumpkin juice, or rather pumpkin tea, hot and cold.
I'll pass. Not hot
Interesting.
pumpkin
I'm
spice, and I'm fine.
alright, thank you though.
Young frog person, a fetish is an idol of worship.
I have a mother fetish. And then he turns around and walks away.
I
I cannot fucking believe
I
well,
love this
okay.
one. He's now my favorite.
It's
Will you
got
help me?
mummy issues.
Never mind. I hate that.
You see Deneb looking very confused, if somewhat startled. Let me just fix the binge token to move him to the back.
I almost spit out my drink, by the way. Fucking salad.
Why is it not going to the back?
Shub looks at Binge's big armor and sword. What is that?
This is my fetish to my god.
Oh my God.
Why do you wear stuff? By the way, Shub's stark nude.
She
Oh.
gave it to me.
Why are you covering?
Getting punched
called
hurts.
decency.
Punched?
Yes, child.
Or punch
Getting
so
hit
bad if I
hurts.
don't binge one.
What is
I-
punch?
Adoria's gonna just punch him in the face. That. I am not above it. Punching a child.
Not a
That's gonna be with an
child,
Ori
damn.
Barb too, just in case to test something. I don't know if it'll do anything, Visor.
You could just roll me a damage roll.
I would imagine, unless he's some
It's-
kind of.
it's
fucked up
1.
Okay, yeah. Give me 1 sec. I gotta find it.
It's gonna be 1 point of damage.
I gotta find it. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's called fisting 2.0.
Why?
Jesus Christ.
This is what getting punched feels like, child. Immediately.
God, he's gonna fly to the damn table.
Why
I
did
do
crit
not
on
like punch.
Exactly. That is why he wears armor.
Good, here's some
Nobody
pants.
does.
Binge will give him like a set of pants he probably had for what he had to like actually wear the armor.
I love the fact that I crit on punching a child.
That's the most Adaria thing I've ever fucking seen in my life, actually.
I know. There's a child. There's an unpunched child in my vicinity. I must go.
Yeah. So, Arizels, repeat that question out loud.
Sure. Miss, I have an inquiry for you.
Yes.
Do you have a way to bring souls back to their vessels or their bodies?
Resurrection sort of things.
Yeah. For 2.
Not 3. As she points a Shub.
No,
Not
apparently-
3. We're
I think
good.
we're fine with this one. As Adori is just like cracking her knuckle again.
Ah, my goodness. Everyone's been running over here, or I managed to recruit them during that. Were you all the ones behind that strange surge of energy that just skyrocketed out through the ceiling or for the ground and into the skies, and we all heard that giant monster screaming?
No idea what you're talking about.
Roll me a deception.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Deception? Oh god, this
Mhm.
isn't gonna be great. Hang on. Let's see how many. Oh wait, hang on. Do I have?
I hate the fact that I crit on hitting a child, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit a child.
Okay. They rolled an Eb's insight.
Oh god, they're probably like 20 something.
Whoa. Cat.
Oh my god. Should we just let him go around and hope to God he gets himself killed?
Oh shit!
Wow.
Wow, I can't
Wait.
believe it.
Wait, I need to remember what my cosmic omen is because I might be able to minus.
Are you
some
really
numbers.
gonna try that with her right now?
Cat.
No, I think it'd be better that she knows that we did
Yeah.
it.
You definitely see Dritz and Alexandros waving in a bit. Also, a lot of other familiar faces in Deneb's shop. Then Deneb just kind of waves everyone else off. Right. Yes, I can revive the dead and the. I suppose, do you have anything that belongs to them that might be their soul anchors? Because
Yeah.
you see, just because you have an anchor does not mean that their souls are willing to come back to the realm of the living. So it's going to be part of them to decide.
Are we
It
going
will
to have...
cost
Oh, sorry.
you a hefty amount. And this is also in the fact that the spell might not be successful.
Would we have to split the spell between multiple people, like we did last time with Ebola when we had to bring them back? We divided and conquered because it was just easier that way.
No. In this particular case, I will, one moment, as she closes her left eye and opens her right eye this time, which is now pitch blue. Oh, they're there. Actually, my sister could help, but that still will cost you. I don't like to do things for free, even if I'm good at it.
Well, thankfully. Benj, do you still have that bag?
Yes.
Can you hand it to me? We may need to make a down payment right now in order to get Tannen back.
Does everybody have access to the greater bag, Miser?
Yeah, I do.
Great.
Yeah, they should.
What
Because
is
I don't
the
want to
tyranny?
figure. I want to watch you steal from me. For me. I want to see what Tyranid
I mean, it's
notices
going
is
towards
gone.
you.
Wait, where's the bag?
It should be in my tab.
I'll just do show to players.
That'll
Okay,
help.
thank you. I can't edit it though, so.
What is a tyrannin?
Friend that got exploded.
Great dragon.
Dragon.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to put some sort of intelligence orb into his skull.
Please, dear God.
Maybe we can give him some
Please,
diamonds.
by birth.
I don't know much things.
Please just
do
give a
have a
quick
black-
rundown.
I
Tell
know
me
usually-
about the world?
Can we just
Very
give him the
well,
book of the
child.
world
Please
and
come
blow
here
up
for a
his brain?
moment.
Yes.
Merrick, please step out of the way. Go wait in the corner with the others for a moment. I will discuss business with you. It's good to see you all again, and I will discuss things with Lady Deneb. Yes, come here, child.
Yes.
Oh, it's the other bean soldier man. He's alive.
He lived.
Benji's buddy.
All right, so Deneb all of a sudden, with a very gentle, smooth hand, touches you right on the forehead, between the eyes, Shub.
He doesn't remember me punching him in the fucking face.
How do you feel?
Good.
Oh, thank God.
Do I know everything?
Not yet. Roll me
Okay.
a strength saving throw. She just tightens her grip and throws you.
I'm still in rage from when
I know.
fucking. Okay.
I'm sorry. That 16 is not gonna save you.
I also think
Okay.
you're on DM still. 'Cause-
Yeah, it's in
Oh
the
yeah,
gym.
I am. Oh shit.
Nah, no worries. Happens.
The testing phase.
Yeah. Okay.
You were suddenly thrown into the big giant magical pot.
We have to pay for that.
No, this one's on the house.
This is warm.
Yes. Now, Kermit. Sorry, Shub. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
All right. You made a save. Now I need a Wisdom saving throw. You have an advantage now,
Okay.
as information is being flooded into your mind.
That's
Wow.
Okay. I need you. Now this is gonna be a little bit more complicated. I need you to roll me a 2d12 plus. What is her modifier? 1 second. A 2d12 plus 10.
23.
Your mental age suddenly shoots up to that of a 23-year-old.
Okay.
Oh shit,
It
he's
hurts.
horny.
This is permanently.
Yes.
Do I remember now? I know like everything. I'm caught up on everything in the world essentially.
You are.
Even stuff about Kermit.
Yep. And the fact that he is no longer able to come to this realm because his soul was shredded.
Yeah.
Not just that, but also because a lot of people owned his soul.
Wait, please tell me that comes with complimentary clothes.
No.
Shub just starts rubbing his face. Oh, that sucked.
Good, because having to teach someone anything is quite annoying. Unless they actually are prodigy. Oh, now.
Okay, what are we gonna do about Ed?
Small steps. We gotta get Terran back. Wait. Zanari is like realizing he's having a normal conversation. Anyway, small steps. We need to get Terran and Syndra back, and we'll see how that goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What can you offer me in payment to establish a proper link?
How do you
to the
feel
afterlife?
about? How do you feel about black pearls?
Anything that has monetary value, I am more than willing to play with.
She'll pull out 2 black pearls.
How much are they worth? That's the
500
question.
each.
Okay, that's 1,000. I gotta roll her greed.
Gonna go through Tiernan's whole fucking bag if I have to.
Did she say how much the whole procedure was gonna be?
She did not. Oh,
Fantastic.
But we'll see.
See what I
Hmm.
got. And I also could
Okay,
give some stuff.
that's 1,000 gold that you're willing to part with. I see. But really, how much is it worth? Like, I can see you just throwing a 1,000. I thought they were worth more to you.
Tiernan can always get his horde back.
He's going to kill me.
I know, but
Lord.
2 diamonds.
he's either gonna kill you or he's gonna stay dead.
Don't say horde. Mind.
Upon hearing the word horde, you actually see Deneb lean closer, arms on the table. Her eyes are glowing with a, ooh, money.
We
Look
do
on her
have
face.
some. I don't know if they're used for magical components, but I believe they're called Zanzimir pieces.
I might have something like that.
We have a few bones, and she'll pull out 5 bones.
Oh, wildlife. I can work with that.
Yeah, she'll pull out 5 of the bones as well. So I'll write down what I'm taking out to you because I can't edit the sheet. So
Ugh.
Yeah, just type it down, and I will tell you when you can roll a persuasion.
You got a vial,
Curls.
Deneb?
Nope,
Five-
unless you can buy it.
No, I'm gonna fill it.
What?
Buy.
Is there any cups on the table?
There's some assortments of stuff, but it's also very neat.
Okay.
See, I also have this mushroom. I don't know much about it, and she'll
Then
place
you got a
the
vial.
amethyst mushroom on the table.
Mmm, this looks delectable.
I wouldn't eat it. That's supposedly soul magic warped. It's more of a catalyst than anything.
Yes, sweetheart, when I say things are delectable, they usually are interesting or delicious to use. But
How about some Far Realm blood?
Oh, let's.
are you donating?
I will
There's a-
donate.
Mm. One moment, darlings, as she gets up. Everyone, please be sure to understand the rules. Do not touch or take any of my precious belongings. I'll be right back. As she immediately makes a beeline to the deeper parts of her own shop. You all definitely hear the noise of her pulling things out.
So
Ugh.
you're going to willingly give this woman your blood without
Listen,
even really knowing who we are?
I'm caught up.
I mean,
Yes,
you're caught up, but that's
yes, right now I threw him into a pot that had a copy of his father's memory overlay into him, so it's a little disorienting for those that are not of his kin, but since it is his kin, he has information that belonged to his dear daddy. Or mommy. I don't know which one it is. Your grung species and farwhelm species are very weird to me, but as she puts in, what looks to be like a blood drawing machine. Come out, extend your arm.
All right. Put my arm out.
And without any sort of grace, elegance, or gentleness, she just shoves that needle right in there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
As she's doing it, I turn to them. I do know she's not really the best to trust, but she's on our side.
God. Would you also want? Though it might make you a target.
You
it'll
take
depend.
39 points of necrotic damage.
Holy fuck!
Wait, am I immune to necrotic?
No.
Oh, okay.
I also have this, and she'll pull off the necklace. It's left of a soul, but it's the soul of a priestess for the king, and I'm not going to say his name for fear of bringing him here.
She fills up a vial of that, and then she pokes at the crystal. It's damaged, fragmented, not much life force left in it. Its value dropped it to like maybe 1/4 of its actual worth, but it could still be useful for components grounded down to dust. Oh, one more sample, dear. Then she again takes another sample out of.
I
shop.
had another
Oof.
thing, which if you don't
Mm.
mind me
All
asking,
right, I think I
Oh,
got
that
enough from
hurts.
you.
I
That-
would. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Go ahead, speak, child. Speak, speak, speak.
I was wondering if I could talk to what's left of the entity before it dissipated, considering.
Unfortunately, just from looking at that, as her eye switches to a magenta color now, there really is nothing left of it. It's just essence, like an imprint, a memory. You won't really get much of a vocal conversation out of it.
Well, I wouldn't mind at least seeing the memory before it all goes to shit at the very least.
But to do that, you'll have to reinsert it into your body.
That should be more than enough payment, right?
We'll hold off.
It
on that.
covers one person. She points.
Bring
God.
Syndra back. She can talk details. We'll get Tyrannin back quicker.
don't think-
No. I'm sorry, but that doesn't work quite like that way. They either
Yes.
come together at the same time, or one of them does and the other one doesn't. It's
Okay.
and how much is the total now?
so.
Here, I'll put what I
The
put down.
blood that this child has offered was worth 15k.
I'm sorry.
15k. It's very rare to find a hybrid creature of the far realms. And I just pumped up quite a bit for. Well,
Yeah, I'm feeling woozy.
Oh, Jesus.
don't worry. If you're willing to pump up more blood for me, please feel free to offer and donate.
I'm gonna probably talk to you after this transaction about another transaction. So let's just figure this one out first.
Yes, please. All right. Now, like I said, he has offered enough for 15k for one passageway. I still need another 14k from. Well, actually, let me look at those bones and. Hmm.
Hey, wait,
Hey.
doesn't this cat over here owe my dad money?
As soon as you say that, Tobias goes like, "Wait, what? Who are you?"
You owe my dad money. He saved you. He fed you in the caves.
But he's not here.
Yeah, he's dead. I have his memories. It's a long story. We need to get our friends back. They're dead. You owe my dad, so you owe me.
Roll me intimidation at advantage.
I already have intimidation advantage.
I know. I'm saying roll it.
Oof.
Wow.
Rip.
All right, so I'm just gonna roll dice for the other guys because I don't want to pull up all their pages.
Damn, son.
Listen, I'm not trying to. Ugh. This feels like a hangover and all the blood. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not even trying to scare you. You just owe my dad money. We're just trying to get our friends back. They helped you. You could help us.
Like,
I mean, I was born 20 minutes
really-
ago, and even I know this is morally right of you.
I'm sorry. What?
Okay, let's. While he's doing that,
Okay.
since he
Fine.
donated.
Let me see what I can get or give.
Listen, our shub stands like up. We've helped all. My dad has helped all of you at least. Whether he has not, the crew has. You come on, you guys got to pool. You got to help us out here. We need them back. It's either that or we're all gonna die anyway.
Oh god, is he gonna roll persuasion or intimidation?
If we give at least some of
I'm just
the
trying to persuade.
sapphires,
I'm not trying to intimidate.
Well, actually, the one that actually speaks next is a very familiar face of the party. Well, except for maybe Kermit, Shub.
No, he didn't. Kermit has met her.
Ah, so
We saved
'cause
them
we
when
saved
we
her.
first met Kerr.
okay.
Yeah.
She's looking somewhat confused, and then looks over to Adaria and Arisdel's direction. Is this new face here speaking truth?
Yes. Some bullshit happened, to put it bluntly, and we're kind of in a rough spot.
If my father's memory serves me correct, you're carrying his blood, his poison right now. A couple vials of it. He sold to you both.
And who's your father's name?
Kermit. He was a grung, a barbarian.
I
Oh, and then
this
a
child was
paladin.
mimic thing. This
Yeah.
guy looked forward to her husband.
Well, I'm a new baby. Regardless, we need help.
Denab,
Yes, I will not ascend to not helping. I am just confused as to what has been going on.
A lot.
Denab, quick question. Do you have any blood of astral dragons or the Fall Realm, considering most of them are extinct, from my understanding?
That will need a persuasion, but
And
seems-
you, aren't you supposed to be some sort of good paladin? I know you hated my dad.
your father was a follower of Tiamat, but
Yeah, but you know the party. You have a pure heart. We need help here.
so how many more people are gonna go running up to Kermit? I have a question.
Yep.
Probably all of them.
I think that. Oh wait. And you, fake skin boy.
What the? What?
You helped led us to you helped led my father to Rashcon, did you not?
Yes, but
Yeah, you're a skeleton under there. That's all makeup.
Oh my god.
My father saved your life way more than once. You owe him.
Shut up!
Okay, yeah. See, how about I expose your secret? Go pay.
Oh my god.
Roll now. Now you gotta roll me intimidation because
Yep.
he is not happy with that.
This guy's gonna get himself killed quicker than Kermit did.
26.
I'm gonna pull out
Probably.
280.
All right, I gotta take the 19 because none at advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'm also gonna pull out 280 emeralds because
Hold
they're
on.
worth 50 each, and
Turn
push
inside.
him to her.
So
And the
before you do
math
that,
comes out at 14,000k.
I was gonna say
Okay,
I could
right.
probably limit it because I was gonna see if the astral blood would work
so
before.
after flipping you off, Shub, and a lot of other people gathering.
I mean, I guess it
glad-
depends on how much
finally
everybody
glad
else is
somebody
pitching
decided-
into.
I'm finally glad someone decided to go pick at the other NPCs that were there that I left.
Wasn't gonna be Adaria.
I know. But let me see. So I need you guys to roll me the following. So let's see. And this is for everyone that's present. Let's see who's present now. Okay, that's 5 of you. Wait, 1, 2, yeah, 5. Okay. So I need all of you to roll me 5d20 each.
Oh my god.
They are contributing, the other players, or the other NPCs, because these are the ones you had helped.
I rolled like a. Finally, Jeevish rolls a nat 20.
Let me see. Syndra? Did we lose
What am I
Syndra?
doing?
5d20.
5d20?
Yes, the NPCs, because
I ran
Shub-
around convincing everyone to help bring you back.
Convincing, threatening, same difference.
Yeah. I did a combination of persuasion and intimidation to get everybody to come help.
Yep, now I'm just gonna roll this on my end.
Woo! Second place.
Okay, so that would be 4-digit. That's a 3-digit. So it kind of explains why those guys were a little bit on the poor side. Okay. Lucky bastards. As the more richer members of the group, such as Zaula, Jandi, Janora, and oddly enough, Vestio, because him and Nockley did raided a dungeon. I'm just doing quick math. 2, 6, 8. Alright, so Bonnie being the one who was least interested in helping, but it's Zaula that kind of steps into the particular manner, and she forcibly makes all of you guys put your stuff that you're offering to Deneb away. I think it's best that we help with this one matter. Mistress Deneb, I understand you have agreed that might actually rival with my friend Tyrannin, but since he is a friend of ours, and we would like him and Miss Syndra Gallos back, could you please take it out of our payments?
Wow, really wish I knew that before I gave all my blood.
I'd probably covered half. Plus, you can use that for some weird shit later.
You kind of see Deneb look a little bit annoyed.
Oh, wow.
Fine, I can use your blood as down payment for some equipment then, child.
Yeah, let's talk after this whole
Yes,
really,
we can
really
equip you with something. We can equip you with something nice. Fine, fine. As annoying as it is, then I had to throw a couple of hags and demons and everything else out. Fine. I will call my sister. I'm sure
look at
she
it
can
this
help.
way. We're saving the world you get to continue to steal from. And profit from.
This is partially true. I just don't want to admit that you are talking some sense. Anyway. Please, all of you, back away. I don't like having such a crowded place. Come on, now. Shoo shoo. Back, back, back. My goodness, what does it take to actually get a good profit seize here? And for a brief moment, she cracks her neck almost a full 90-degree angle. Both eyes turn pitch red. Hello? Sister, you're in... Yes, I know, you're in the River Styx. Could you by any chance pull 2 of those individuals that... She then points to Adaria and Arizel. Give me those items. I need to go track their souls.
I will hand over the cosmic fever.
I'll have Binge hand her the swords since he has them. I don't.
Good, good. This craft item certainly does work wonders. I'm impressed with myself as well. Yes, no worries, sister. Yes, those 2. Mm-hmm. I am not going to deal with any payments of their... whatever they have lost. It's just, could you find the ones that have an anchor tethered to these items and... Yes, I understand. No, I will have no interest in going to any family reunion. They're all mostly doing a frat parties, which is stupid. But yes. Yes. No. I guess I can come visit. No, I can go now. Right, I will help guide the lost souls, which is something I'm not so keen on doing, but I shall do that. It's even more awkward for all of you as you notice that she is still talking with her head. Quite literally looks like she had just broken her neck at a full 45-degree angle.
You know, I thought I'd get used to this shit, but you never do in the end.
Right, well,
It sure looks creepy as hell.
my dearies. Oh, Mr. Argon, please give my condolences to the Bloodstones and Murderstone. Actually, one of them is here, but, you know, all the contacts in Menzato. Just gives a quiet bow, but he just adds, yes, I am going to wait for Syndra, as I suspect she will be wanting business. Right. And she passed her 2 particular cats, which I will now shift you what they look like. And you will notice that they also have pumpkins for heads.
God.
Things are fucking
Yeah.
adorable.
It wasn't
And she-
wrong when she said he had a pumpkin fetish.
Then she just adds, right, dearies, Mommy's going to go head out to go pick up a couple of stray souls. If anyone decides to mess around with the merchandise here, all my assistants and everyone, please, you are fully permitted and free to kill them.
Okay, wait, what?
And then all of a sudden, the eyes just turn fully white, and she poofs.
And can anybody heal me?
We'll
Anyone
get
in
to
this
that.
room at all?
Yeah, sure, yes. Yep, we can do that.
Points at
Thank you.
Adaria.
Literally have. I'm fine. I don't know what you mean.
Alright, someone give me some depressing music because we're gonna go to our 2 dead people now.
ODSD.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. It's in the darker tones. Just that or fucking God, I always forget the one that's used in.
We used this when we died. We're gonna use it when we get when they get brought back.
I was thinking that or fucking. I can't think.
I know it's so fucking good.
So, Syndra and Tyrannin, you're slowly waking too. You are literally butt naked, no clothes, no
your boat.
gear, nothing. And you're drifting down what looks to be like a very occupied river. With
Man,
these
and-
individuals.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, as far as I recall, I just killed a god, maybe.
You did?
Tried.
That's what I was trying to eat.
But did we get drugged?
I think we got
I
drugged.
distinctly remember wearing clothes.
I was a shitty colored dragon. Also, where are my pants? The smell.
Oh. Right.
Wait,
the
you
first
said you
time I've
killed a
been
god,
here.
right?
Well, I'm hoping I did. I mean,
Okay, quick question. Was the god used to be a sword that made me into that god?
yes.
Well, you murdered me. We're dead. I'm guessing we're dead because I don't have my pants.
By the way, Tyrannin,
Well, considering the ferryman's over there, and there's a ferryman over there, and a ferryman over there, yes.
What if we have a ferryman? I'm not throwing this shit. He crosses his arms.
I can't believe you're more insufferable dead than you are alive.
Really?
No.
That's what. Well, it's up to Lucas. Got the chops.
Wait, who the hell is Deluxe?
Oh, remember that note I gave you months ago? You read it. No, the if I died, don't read this, Syndra, telling you don't read this.
I did read it.
Ah,
I see. So you're the two that my little sister was referring to.
but did God get hot?
Soundtrack is so good.
As this individual appears, or rather materializes, sitting on the other side of the boat. Half corpse-like and half living.
You're not a Reaper I've met before.
The one?
No, I'm actually of a particular pantheon. Your little stunt punched a hole not only in the physical realm, but also in various layered timelines and
We have a tendency to do.
Oh, right. I forgot to put the book away. That explains a lot.
Wait, you had it? Oh, he's going to be pissed.
that book is a little bit harder to destroy than just simply using a nuclear magic bomb. Nothing short but perhaps soulfire could destroy it.
Okay, Syndra.
Oh.
I thought that was. Did
I
you
thought it was too.
specifically murder my soul? His soul?
No, I tried to use the cube to capture it while using that spell that I got from Deneb.
Oh, the one
Okay.
that I gave you.
Yes.
Ah, the spell I gave you, you used to kill me. How ironic.
On the other hand, Tyrannin, you were going to die if I didn't.
I was absolutely so angry in that.
I
was
see the
cheering you on when you were casting.
Particular tricks and toys have made an impact in this reality.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's your sister?
You have just been talking about her. I suppose
No shit.
introductions are in need.
So, okay. Clearly, I've scrambled my own brains by whatever I did. Are we going on to somewhere else? And I'm actually surprised he's here, considering how much of a not soul he was before.
Remember that the ferrymen have their own duties to perform. My particular role here is to escort you two back to the realm of the living should you decide to do so. Many people seem to want you back.
I look at Syndra. Really?
Well, I don't know. We have a woman here telling us that it did, so I don't have any idea if it's something we should do. So,
I've been a bastard to everyone.
Meanwhile, Tiernan just
actually, you've been pretty nice to ourselves. So,
It's quiet. I
Yeah.
like quiet ones.
Questions are needed. I am Hel, Queen of
Oh.
Helheim.
oh, that explains a lot.
Not to me.
That
Oh,
is fine. My pantheon is
Totally.
not exactly in existence to most others. That being said, the ferrymen are now more active due to the fact that your little stunt has punched a hole in most of the realities and also broken the shell that has prevented most of Null's actual powers and the final death of many. So now they are trying their best to not only fulfill their quota, but also to get things stabilized. No, I am curious, but if you have any questions, you are free to ask.
I guess we should probably ask the big one. Considering I just expected, what's the catch for us to go back?
There will be some changes to your physical forms. You have lost most of your equipment and gear. Your swords are still intact, Mr. Tiernan, as well as the bag. Your soul-catching cube has caught something that shouldn't be caught, but
Oh, it worked.
yes, it worked, but do keep in mind that it might not be in the best interest of everyone still existing. It's
Well, I was going to
it
eradicate
worked.
it.
Well, let us just say that what's in there may not be suitable for any and all that exists currently. Also, the trinket that you have bought from my little sister is also in existence.
Oh, right. So, what do you mean, physical changes? I understand the closeness. I mean, I'm weirdly comfortable naked for the first time in a long time, but
Considering that you must now travel through the river Styx and other pathways of death, you are unfortunately been marked for it. In another way than the usual. As she gestures to her undeath side. right now you are currently souls. And knowing my sister's enjoyment of pranks and at times half-ass moments of doing a job right, you might be missing a few things or some additional stuff to it.
I don't like that.
Yes, a curse from our father, but I suppose such behavior would be hereditary if it wasn't for the fact that me and the others did not inherit his interest in causing chaos and mayhem.
You know, I might have one more on this. Let me see. As we pass by one of the boats, ferryman, can you get, I don't know, Black Rose or the Rider, one of them?
I
I'd like
liked
to
the
have a
one
chat.
that was English.
The hell is English?
Sure, but it just felt right. He had a good hat. Liked his hat.
Tiernan, you're weird. And not in a good way right now.
I was just blown up!
Unfortunately, since they are busy with their work, they will not be able to answer you.
Oh, bastards.
It.
Well, death is always quite busy.
Yes, but I believe I owe him some time, so he would be really dumb not to cash in on sending me back himself.
I suppose you can discuss that with the actual Null or one of the more upper management. The ferrymen currently are the hands and feet working, or perhaps you call them fingers.
Well,
If we don't go back, where would we go?
That will be up to you. I'm going to take you to the gate. You might run into those that exist or not exist. Just so you know that the various possibilities, different ley lines and timelines, possibilities are crisscrossed here. So if you see individuals that you think you know, or should know, or had known, they may not be the ones of your continuity, your cycle of existence.
With that, Cindy, far off look at his eye. Probably read his mind without reading it.
your choice, Tiernan. I'm just trying to decide if I want to risk it in Neb or Null.
If you are to deal with my little sister, she pulls out what looks to be like a black bone, a bone piece that is blackened by, I can only guess has been charred, 2 of them. Pass that to my little sister if you decide to cross the other side, and it is considered my, well, offering. Besides, she does owe me a visit. And it's not that she avoids me because she wants to, it's more of that her greed is very, almost dragon-like.
Almost.
Oh.
I should blame her mother, but we have different mothers and the same father. Greed and desire to do pranks is a horrible combination. However, I will add this final thing before we reach the gates. All of you, your efforts have not gone unnoticed.
That's not ominous in a weird way.
Are you slightly
were to do-
terrified? Because I'm slightly terrified.
If I were to
Well,
go
we
the
could-
ominous route, I would have said that no matter what your efforts were, it would have been in vain. I'm simply speaking the truth. You are. Despite the fact that we are dealing with a massive river of death and entropy, you and your others are making ripples that are affecting not just the horizontal, but also the vertical and the Z-axis, as one would call it. You guys are here. Along the way, any more questions you want to ask her? The boat seems to be moving on its own self-piloting.
So let me ask you a weird one.
If I'm able to answer it.
I always hate that answer. You're from a separate timeline in a different world, correct?
Yes.
Does Null still control all of that?
Not quite. There's another form of a god of death in that particular continuity.
Does everything end with them?
Sadly, the individual you know as Ed is attempting to tie everything into one end.
Even if we die, the afterlife, we have for what? Weeks?
Yes.
Fuck!
I am sorry for that horrible truth, but that is why we were trying desperately to try into that particular land, that shell, but due to particular rules, restrictions, and I suppose one would call it process, those of divinity above the level of demigod cannot interfere with that land directly. There are some loopholes, such as contracts, avatars, and very devout minions. But I'm sure you've been noticing they have been getting squashed as quickly as they are found.
Yes, that's not a question.
When I go back, we're still going to be cursed.
If you're referring to the Rashikon or Rasaska's curse upon you, no. If you're referring to the Mark of Oblivion, she looks over to Syndra, you've already severed your connection, and that would be one of the alterations you'll be dealing with upon revival.
Well, then, in a way, throwing in the towel, being that everything could technically end without us having to give a damn, living out, well, unliving out pretty much what could be anything from a few moments to an eternity before everything takes a shit. Or we go back, we keep doing what we were doing.
Wondering at an answer. One more question. Have a second. You bring him to those idiots. Swords are technically his. Since I died and all.
It is possible. Your friends have your weapons. They're using it right now to be the anchor of your soul. But in the end, it is your choice to come back and continue the fight. I will not force that choice on either of you. My goal here is to bring you to the Death Gate. Should you choose to walk past it, desiring to go back to the realm of the living, you shall return to the realm of the living. Through my idiotic but still lovable little sister's pranks. Or, should you choose to relinquish your path, you will go to your destined place. There will be no shams, no trickery, no deceit. Each of you, as well as your friends, have fought in the various cycles. You of all Tiernan have been fighting in 11 cycles, this one being the 11th, and should you choose it to be your final one.
I haven't made my decision.
Indeed.
I need to speak to Null before I do anything, to be honest, Tyrannin.
I believe they are that much, yes.
I will call upon him once we reach the shore.
Looking at his hand, do I have all of my... Am I natural or am I still custom made?
You and Syndra are fully natural at this very moment.
So do I have... Or am I missing, or do I have all my claws?
All your claws, all your scales, what you should be naturally.
Shit, I am
Oh,
blue.
Mm-hmm.
I need to roll something.
And should you inquire about that, or rather as you're thinking about it, Hell will add, you will only retain that particular look so long as you are here and in the afterlife. It takes on the shape of what you truly desire to be back at your peak, your prime. But when you return to the realm of the living, you will regain whatever cursed scars or injuries that you've had.
Yeah.
But not
it's
the...
fine.
But the curses of the soul will be removed. I have made sure of it.
Google, you were gonna say something?
Oh, with them saying that like things are our perfect selves. In our mind, like Syndra kind of sighs as she's looking at one of her ankles, and you see a really nasty scar, like over most of the ankle, like somebody either tried to burn something with fire, acid, cut it off. It looks bad.
As she says that, and you might even... Vernon still only has left wing.
You know, I'm surprised you didn't put yourself back to being a dragon.
Really? Prime physical capabilities. A dragon is have immense power, but this... Gosh, but...
But hasn't most of it been to get that power back?
Kinda, not really. I was just hoping that if I got that power back, Really, this entire trip was to kill him in the most brutal way possible. Very clever.
As I said, there are some beings you may run into. Some may actually be of your continuity. Some from others, parallels. Do not be discouraged, but also expect them to not to know you right away. She pauses, looks to the side a little bit. My sister will be arriving soon in her cute little form. In the meantime, I will be getting in touch with Null.
All right.
You may wait at the gate.
I'm not sure how been to the gate with me. Out of all of them, that was you. You're the only true one deserving to kill me.
I'm sure Atari probably killed you a couple of times.
Isn't it?
I mean, I probably suspect Ari probably killed you once or twice.
I'm more than shocked Ari didn't kill me this time.
I'm not. She likes you. I'm actually rather impressed she's gone off on her own.
Oh, they all have a role.
Oh,
Wrong.
Oh, shit, that means I have to pick between Boreos and Smee as to who's my second mate now.
Or yes. He was the cow guy, right?
Yes, the Minotaur.
So there's
We're
a long
stalling.
pathway upward. Yeah, I was about to say there's a long pathway up, but you do see that there are some other figures to the very far north. They seem to be in the midst of talking.
Well, shall we go face whatever's up there?
He'll figure it out, but he's going to reach up to his usually damaged shoulder, yank out a scale, and smear blood on one side, and have the crystalline blue on the other. Need to make a decision. Wait, that is this far. You.
Oh shit, I've lost my coin.
Yes, one naked.
Now I'm upset. Okay, more upset than the fact that we're dead.
Since you rolled, since you asked that particular tone, Sindra, I now need to 100 from you. Yay! 90. I'm
You
sorry,
have a-
Sindra standing right there.
Nope, I
Oh.
definitely I wouldn't go any farther than she would have.
And Taryn, as you're moving forward, Sindra, time does seem to get a little bit slow on your end, as you do see, or rather hear, a very familiar horse trolloping. And Tyranid, now you see the Rider of Death, the Pale Rider.
Oh, I still horse.
That's about bloody fucking time.
I see that you have complaints about your possible resurrection.
Well, it does sound like we're about to get turned into pumpkins, so I'm not particularly happy with that concept.
Being turned into pumpkins is more undesirable than owing a debt to me.
I figured I'd continue to owe the debt to you, which I'm kind of wondering, are you going to, if this is the last iteration, as Noel stated, how many more years do I owe you for, bringing Ari back?
Originally, it was supposed to be 100 years.
Money has she paid off by killing the undead. Oh,
Through the various
a
cycles.
god
and
sword.
back and forth. All you did was just simply destroy a fragment of the void itself, entropy and oblivion. You have slowed it down, stemmed it from polluting, spreading its existence rapidly. The problem is we still have a megalomaniac fool that intends to pry open the entire known existence and realities to that creature.
There has
But
the
if you want-
cycles before me.
No. You, or rather your first iteration, had chose to fight from the very beginning. Yes, I have been there to witness your various forms of death. The other variations or numbers that you have no doubt seen in the book were parallels that are happening at the same time. Many of them have failed or fallen.
Well, I assume that none of them will succeed at the end of it.
Some may, but it's a much lower chance than what you have done.
But I do have a theory. Just because the math would play out better that way. That would make sense. But again, how many years do I owe?
40.
Seems like a poor idea not to cash in and send my ass back. Hell, split him and send him back.
I believe in this particular case I will make the exception. Despite what you may be afraid of, the little Chaos Child's problems and her prankster nature, I doubt they'll be of any lasting effect compared to a deal with me. Plus, it seems that many of the ones that you have affected are pulling in their resources to help you. Would it not be interesting to add that Chaos Child into your debt?
Not entirely sure. Before I go back, I need to ask Null something.
Unfortunately, the main body of Null is unavailable, considering you managed to punch a very massive hole. He is now enforcing death upon certain aspects and beings. And he gestures toward the river Styx behind him. Due to your actions, the river Styx is now properly flowing. For now.
Oh, at least we gave that a restart. Looks over at
Well,
Cinder.
then-
River Styx.
If you are in need of a question or message to the main Null, I am willing to send that message and give you a reply at a later date.
A later date.
Then I guess
Time-
maybe you might know, being that you are, what, an avatar of them, technically?
Yes.
Then I would imagine that something this deep-rooted would also be known to you.
Ask
If I'm
away.
if I'm understanding correctly, in the universe and known creation, and not outside the Far Realms, being that I know came from the Far Realms, does Null really want this all to continue?
Yes.
Is Null going to do? I mean, and this is what bothers me. Null is one of the only creators left of creation. Why is Null tolerating any of this?
The problem stems from the fact that there is a mirror to this whole situation. A shadow that should not have existed. An arrogant fool created such a mirror. I'm sure you both had witnessed the Titan of the End, and Null's constant battle with it. Or rather, I'm sure you're aware that Null has his other half, or his shadow, known as the Reaver.
Yes, I understand the Reaver.
Now, picture the situation of... well, you don't have to really imagine it. Tyrannin. How did you feel when you had to meet your other half in the living realm? Twisted and mangled up, but yet while still having a mindset that is so contradictory to what you normally stand for.
Oh, pity.
That is the situation that Null faces.
Oh. So there really is only one way to win.
The body of Io, or known as Asgaroth, stems much of life along with Eric Haas. But just like Null, Io, and Asgaroth, while one and the same, are still two different aspects of being on the same root, as was Null being Io's reflection. The problem is, a certain individual, a certain Magus, created a mirror. And it is not just simply a handheld mirror. It is a mirror of the very universe itself, in which it invited more of the Far Realm's influence the understanding of the wheel, that one ends, rebirth, live again, a cycle. What Ed had done, or perhaps one would say what the Titan of the End represents, is the absolute stagnation, the end of all things that should be, what could be, and what has been. Yabala did her best to ensure that at least there is some chance. The cycles that a dear friend of mine who kept order and vigilance upon it paid the price for it. There are many wars happening. And while you may think that you're doing a small, microscopic thing, that is not exactly the case. Each battle that is fought, each war that is being done, waged about, it is more than just the physical or the magical or the spiritual. It is the very essence of existence. You will not be beholden or begrudged to continue if you wish to give up, to rest, for that is your right. That is what I offer. Know that this final cycle, what Ed is trying to achieve, he will never truly achieve it, but he will nonetheless do so, attempt it. The pinnacle of insanity.
Then I probably have to ask the one question that I don't think any of my other possible outcomes have had the chance to ask. Will Null step down if it's the only way to win?
Yes. Or allow me to rephrase your question and my answer. Null has long since prepared to die, and has been dying slowly. The problem will now lie in the fact that when the power gap opens, that vacuum of power, who do you think is going to fill that in? It will not be Null. Likely the Reaver, which will cause stagnation. The Titan of
Unless-
the End. A fool of a Magus.
I need to know something specific. Are we obsidian dragons from Null and not from Asgaroth?
Yes. It is difficult to have offspring when you are a being of death.
Then I know exactly how to win.
Oh. Enough?
There are many variables for victory. Little
Tin.
Cedrosa, but
Tiernan,
Yes.
do you remember how I said that the only thing I covet is hope?
Yes.
When do you think the split between Null and the Reaver happened?
A while ago? But I'm guessing. dragon time.
When the tear of hope falls, because that's the moment Mel went from hope to fear and rage, and the Reaver was born.
Well,
Oh, damn it.
since you have become considered an answer, an agreement, I will be taking my leave. Also, as a minor reward. And the Rider of Death will point to the north. I believe some familiar faces have been found, or at least will be heading back to the world of the living in their continuity. Maybe you will wish to have a few words with them. And trotting through the air itself, the Rider of Death will just slowly turn and make his way out.
Horse is really pale.
It also has a lot of eyes on it.
Tiernan, now comes the decision-making moment.
Yeah.
Do I stay dead and go to Null and wait for the right moment? Or do I go back and do the same?
It's the same for me as well. Do I go to supposed to be correct time and place to throne? That probably isn't mine. Do we best by all logic, opposition, especially law enforcement, everybody who thinks they're better than us, give this shit. Because I was flip of that, and you point to the coin, the scale in your hand. Away. Saying, well, what if the 11th trial, the only reason we've lost every time, sole only factor that's been here the whole time? What if I'm the issue?
Tiernan, may I postulate something?
That's literally all we can do.
I was using you. I was actually propping it up the idea that you would become Asgaroth when I was intending to take Null's position, then devour both Larikas and Asgaroth, so that there was only one creator.
I was going to let you.
Well, that makes it awkward. I mean, I feel bad for using you as a distraction for Ed, but
Don't. A lot of people think I'm a lot more stupid than I look. Build it that way, but I know your plan was to become a dragon. Consume Null, then consume me. Creator again. I became a tree. Why do you think I looked to you for most of the end? Forward.
bloody hell.
I've had the life that you started. Apparently I've had times and fucked.
Tiernan, there is another layer to all of this that I haven't really mentioned.
Yeah.
If I do become Null, well, not Null, the new incarnation, to actually win. Do you know how pirates gamble?
No, Pretty sure. I believe I've seen it before.
Rule number 1: everyone cheats. Rule number 2: don't get caught and be the better cheater. But most people don't know there's a rule number 3. You don't gamble in the first place is the only way to win. Now, most people misconstrue that as meaning, gambling's an idiot's thing. But no, the reality is I have never gambled a day in my life except for playing with my crewmates, which was completely harmless. I've always won because I choose to. Because I win before the game even starts. So if I become null, literally every horrible thing in your life, and mine, and Ari's, and everything will probably be my fault, because I'll have to go back through time and not suddenly make sure that Ed wins. Or thinks he's winning. Because I've actually come to the conclusion that he did win. Mathematically, I don't think he can win this one. Because here's that thing about most people don't see the forest for the trees. If he did win, it means he eradicated the entirety of creation, which means the timeline it existed in. So if he's won, nobody in creation would know he did because it doesn't exist.
But Death just said. But also, I'm not really versed in the whole time thing. But we're getting the point that this may be his start point, and he needs this to win to eventually eradicate. But you taking that burden onto yourself is laughably obnoxious. I was already planning on letting you win. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. Because I knew that I've already messed up everything.
I have fought for everything I am in this life, and when it comes right down to it, when I was in my darkest moments, before I became who I am, I begged anything. God, devil, demon, whatever. Hell, I think I even asked a fae once. And none of them responded except for death, which is why I have absolutely no fucks given towards gods.
Never won.
That's why, sadly, I am psychologically the only creature I think that could do this job.
That I are the exact same. With everything in my power and everything that happened to me in my darkest day, I never once.
So,
Even a little bit.
go back and fuck everything up. Or go prepare for that.
You'll take whatever hand you're holding the coin in currently over to the blue side. Want to do any more work, but this will mess something up, I'm sure. I do not want to look.
I'll make you a promise now, Tiernan.
Yes.
If we do succeed, I will give you a life. With Retta and your child.
Could you both roll me a perception?
Yeah. Buddy. Oh shit.
You definitely hear a commotion up north.
What do you think? Those are mine.
Let's go see what the noise is, at least.
Nice. Taking too long. Death.
I'll take as long as I bloody well please. I'm dead.
I thought.
So you definitely do hear a small, shrill cat voice saying, "Ah, you two are finally showing up."
Fucking cat.
And that one.
Ah,
If you weren't so fucking adorable,
wow.
I'd be pissed.
I think it's the
Well,
first her I didn't want to immediately eat.
I do apologize. I had to use a smaller form to get here and leave my actual body in the living world.
I don't know if it's as hard for you gods as it is for us, but this is a real decision.
Well, I'm neither. I'm a demigod. I'm half of it.
Well, that's standard 10 and you're a demigod because you're a dragon.
Oh, right.
This is true.
Well, I'm a fickle bitch.
As am I. By the way, a lot of people were paying for your resurrection spell, so I decided to take that off, and as well as a discount on some magical items you might need for your eventual resurrection.
Oh shit, her death is paid for. Oh, the greedy in me.
Yes, I wanted
Well, one
something
of two
extra.
things during that 10, and I either destroyed your bed or it survived somehow.
Oh, the other her sister, told us that the bag survived some fucking how.
Yes, my big sister.
Nice. Miracle has happened. Miracle. They just used my entire horde to revive.
They were, but then your friends, Mr. John D. A. Zaula, a guy with a really big overcompensating sword, a girl that I'm surprised did not break his hips. Oh yes, a very cute looking elf guy. Oh, a girl with snake eyes. I don't remember what her name was. They were all chipping in. They threw in, what was it? About 118,000 gold just to make sure you all revive safe and sound.
By the you, how many debts have I incurred? I'll just. It'll be fine.
Cinder starts doing math.
Yes, so
I mean, I can't afford it. But, fuck.
well, that also I had a talk with my big sister, and we delved into your memories a little bit, which I am sorry, not sorry.
Yo.
Want to try and square off as much
I'm
as
sorry. I mean, the shit you've had to see.
Anyway, we also revived a few other faces that you may have known on other continualities and parallels.
Who are?
Well, they're also in more or less the front fight of everything else. Give or take.
And then Tyrion finally round.
Yeah, she also kind of gestures. You do recognize a couple of faces.
Oh, look, there's Yabala, and it just freezes.
I honestly thought she'd be bigger in this one.
Probably smaller than you think, because pretty small kobold.
Yep. So
She's
you recognize the old kobold, Yabala.
I'm pretty
You
sure she
also-
wasn't a kobold, Tyrion.
You also see Zavon,
Oh,
full
fuck.
form. You see Retta.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Tyrion, because of your high perception roll, you see there's two individuals talking to Zavon.
And Alright. Recognize those two. I think I've heard stories about the human man. None of the other two.
Talking shit. I don't know. But judging from
Deneb
the scale,
her,
they're related to you.
Deneb in her very tiny form, or small cat form, floats over to you. She says, "It's likely what you're thinking is just remember they are from another continuality where I believe the phrase is you died, they live."
Wow.
She just nods.
I don't know how to handle.
Then you don't need to, right? I am here to escort you two personally. They are being escorted or going to other real life living world continualities.
I had two.
Yes, they hatch from the same egg. Do you want to talk to them?
Kinda. No. Yes.
Sindra just kind of pushes him forward a little bit.
Fine.
I will tell you right now, they cannot see or hear you at this moment only because
Okay.
you're not within range to interact with them. But, if you get within 5 feet of them, they will notice you.
Is that one theirs? And he points at the Retta.
Yes, she is their mom. They're from the same timeline. I think
They
what
all
happened-
died?
No.
Oh,
They
wait.
did something similar to what she points to, Syndra. What she did to get her friend back and what your friend did to get you back.
They're smarter than me.
Yes, as you can see, they are in full gear equipment and you are not. And
I'm gonna meet my
I
son and
believe
daughter
they were
naked.
trying to
I
Nope.
feel like you're much more bothered by this whole thing about being naked.
Nope. Retta and 2 children are fully equipped. The ones that are actually butt naked and somewhat ashamed is Zavon.
Vaughn's
Vaughn's
ashamed?
definitely not ashamed.
And Yabala looks very ghostly looking. Which, considering that from the distance you guys are at, you can actually roll me a perception.
I'm consistent.
You're probably looking at well, I can see that Syndra got very distracted of Zavon showing off to the 2 dragonoids in front of him.
And then I shot them in the dick.
Among other things, but then also Tiernan, you do see something very similar to what Yabala did for Zarambal, and she's giving it to your Retta. Looks to be like a energy, or rather a very familiar looking gemstone.
All right. I don't. I look at Cinder. I don't know the. We're going to name. It was going to be one.
Tinin.
What?
It's a totally different timeline. Your name might not be B10 and just go say hi.
Hi, I'm Blue. I might be your dad.
I'd start with Retta.
I'm more scared about it. He starts to walk away, head hung, and then he gets about 10 feet away.
As you step close, you see the Queen of Helheim as she's in the middle of conversation with Retta. turns and looks. Ah, I believe you have conversation with an individual of yours. Hmm? What are you referring to? Please look to your right.
Syndra, you'll notice his form will shift, and he will grow about 2 inches. Beef out just a little bit. A second wing will grow, but shorten the length of the other wing.
Actually, turn in. No. You actually look a lot different now.
Ah. I mean, mainly you get just the scent of seawater off of him.
Yep, and Retta sniffs it, looks around quickly, and then looks right up right at you. Tyrion?
Hello. Oops.
I don't want to pull her sheet out, so I'm just gonna roll a d20. Damn, she's got good composure.
Wow, I thought you would hit me.
No, but she does come over and gives you a hug.
You'll get fully engulfed by the wings.
I see that you've died.
Everything.
I gotta drag your ass out of here myself now.
No. At least not like this. Whoever controls this, I go back to what I look like.
Sindra, you see Deneb on her finger or her paw, and it's just quietly whistling.
Was about to. He'll hug her again. Oh dear.
I suppose this form is better.
When we first met him.
I see you're missing your swords.
They're misplaced. They didn't die with. They're where they're supposed to be, don't worry. I have lived quite a
Likewise here.
I don't know how versed you are in all of what.
Not quite.
I'm
and
not
I don't really...
specifically your Ernan him person,
You're
but
Tyrion, that's all that matters.
thank God. All right, who the fuck are those two?
Isn't that obvious?
No, my kid died.
In what I remember, you died. I jumped into the ocean. The egg hatched 2 babies in there.
That is amazing. Wow. Okay, that's a lot to
Yes.
take in.
Yes, and last we recall, your son and daughter had to put a animated armor made out of your flesh and bones down.
Oh, good. I haven't
And-
done that one yet.
So we're somewhat in a similar same path.
Have you dealt with the red one?
Yes, we already got rid of him.
What about the black one? That's what got me.
No, that one left a very massive hole in the city.
Well,
In fact, the city is infested with giant monsters and other things that was really hard to kill any of them without engaging the rest of them.
right. Well, that's we're talking about. Literally, we just met after we both died in each other's eyes, and we're here.
Confused. I
Hey.
was not expecting to see you again. I resolved myself to come over here. Yoshi grabs you into a hug, starts nuzzling against you.
I died once before, but it was never this real. I love you.
You should go talk to them.
Love them.
I've only been able.
What is
Yes.
his name? And actually, what did you name her? Because we had an agreement, but I need to make sure.
Aranin is the girl.
Yes.
Ragnus is the boy.
Ragnar. God, you're good at this.
This might sound a bit strange. It was strange for me too. These two are from another timeline that they told me,
Okay.
because the two that I know that are certainly your children, these two are your children too, are the ones that I am with, or at least I came to this stupid land of giant monsters and supposedly dead gods, are still youngins. Well, they're
Oh.
learning. These other two are more grown up.
They seem quite athletic. Is that one like? How
Yes.
tall are they?
They're tall, actually.
I was like, I'm
They
gonna
are
say,
medium
are they
size.
like 6 feet tall?
Yes, they're close to it.
All right, no way in the hell am I looking up at my son.
Yes, just so you know, your son has the temper. Our daughter,
It's more like you.
she's
Yeah,
a
I
bit
understand.
stoic. Yes. It was actually quite surprising to see them myself at that age, but apparently they were dragging along a heavy metal man by name of Binge.
They met Binge in the... if you find a man named Bean, cherish him. He's a saint. Oh, maybe you'll meet his wife too. You know, well, fine.
Ah, yes, Cordelia. I've met her. She's actually been helping us.
Ah. This so much more makes sense.
I do feel bad because her husband is dead.
Ooh.
Yes, he died in the underwater temple. Drowned.
Oh, that's what we found out. Seems quite the dichotomy. Live your life, and I see that you got the gift from Ebola. Use it
Ah, yes.
well. I got the other one. That is like give someone randomly rock.
No. It was something about daggers, and then there was this huge fight about a book.
Tends to be.
There was this one individual, Arudu, Abba, something like that. A strange warlock.
Was he like a darker skinned human with like gold?
Yes.
Oh, you lucky. I got the
What?
creepy one.
I don't know if that's lucky or not. He died, but in a way that we couldn't get his soul back.
Dead in my room too. I think.
He turned to dust completely.
I don't think it was
Something
that
about a
thorough.
paradox.
Yes. That's
I
like
do not
who
know.
they are. Do your best to not deal with paradoxes until the final moment because they are awful, confusing, and bullshit. If you have anybody smart around you, make them deal with it. Usually what I do.
Yes.
Do they have a Syndra?
Ah, yes. Do they have a Cinder Gallows?
Who said that? He kind of looks around.
She's over there. She's a wizard I met. Ninja.
Looks
And
directly at you.
he'll wave
Syndra,
you
but
over.
She does not see you. And Deneb adds, Yeah, unfortunately, there's some weird rule in Helheim. You cannot really see someone at a certain distance.
Weird. I always imagined it was more like Faust. If you turned around, it was the worst problem.
Hmm. I don't make the rules here.
Syndra, if you remember my namesake from when we first met, this. Brother. The real one. The better one.
I don't know much about kobolds, but I'm imagining you're hot. I'm really awkward at this. I timeline problems.
Syndrarios? No. I met at Cedrosa.
Evil motherfucker that tried to kill everyone.
Syndra, she seems to be meeting the most of the significant others of the people that I've met, so.
No. There was Amara. She has a very nice submarine. I didn't know that ships can actually go underwater that well. Usually sink them.
So
That's my girl.
the time I
He went
Google
rogue
just-
on us.
That was not robot, that was full fucking DDoS.
Oh,
We got a
did?
packet. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Syndra's just like, that figures in that timeline.
right. So again, something about layers and onions. Everything's gonna go to mishmash.
Everything's fucked, kill everything you can.
Pretty
If you
much.
can't kill it later. You know, the usual go-to. Give you any tips, but I do just miss you a lot.
As do I. I had to stonewall all emotions and try to focus on the task at hand.
Oh, you know me, I did the complete opposite. I was a raging bastard. Still am. Think. I look at Sidra. Apparently a lot of people like me.
You're not as much of an asshole as you think, Tan.
Oh,
No, it's the only reason why I chose him as a mate.
I heard that.
Did she
You
explain
haven't-
that rock to you?
Yes, something about don't eat it. Wait until it accumulates energy,
Whoops.
and then use it at the right time.
Well, as you remember that I'm not the greatest listener, I fucked all of that up.
And it didn't kill him immediately, which is surprising.
Not immediately, but I was paralyzed for about an hour each morning.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
I originally thought he was just having, other issues when he told us. The kind where you
Ah.
have to go to a doctor if it lasts longer than an hour.
I never had to worry about performance issues.
I high five her. That's my girl.
Anyway, I need to bring these two and the person they came here to revive back to our
So-
continued existence.
They haven't met their me, have they?
They have met the form of you that was twisted in metal armor,
They met a
turned
best.
into a. Not yes, we did kill that one. It wasn't exactly
I-
thrilling or happy,
Leave
and
both of you.
just so you know, I did not tell them that was you.
You know,
Are the
if it works on your side, this might be something. Syndra kind of focuses, since it's like, our best side, and she's gonna let the scar that keeps that's kind of growing on her hand show up. You see this symbol? If you can inscribe it onto the armors, such as his, it will release the souls. But be warned, it comes with a consequence.
I'm just gonna roll this d20. I don't want to go through all the sheets again.
Take in only what you can.
That sounds a lot of complication stuff for just us hitting it hard enough until it breaks.
Yes, when it breaks, draw the rune, eat the thing inside. If you can't eat it all, eat as much as you can.
No, that was a terrible idea, Tyrion.
What? He gestures to the green and is. This is your fault then.
No, that was your fault because you jumped the gun on things. Oh god, I lost my gun.
Can't jump shit now, can I?
You realize I can still scramble your brain, right?
You already did.
Kind of does that like nod, kind of quiet, like yeah.
You've already proven yourself, bitch. I'm just an ass. That was not in character.
But
but
I'm gonna be heading ahead. Be sure to talk to them before they chase off after me.
and I believe Skelos should probably talk to her bard because waving his dick in front of. Apparently, my
Yeah.
daughter. That's my daughter.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Tannen. I don't want him seeing me naked. That just seems weird. Okay?
Oh, he's one of yours then. No wonder why, that explains a lot. And yes, that is indeed our daughter.
I
Oh,
mean,
she has
as
your
far as
eyes.
odds go, you're in good hands, Popsy.
She kind of walks over at this point, and with the glaive in her hand as well, I just pokes Zavon a little bit. You don't actually hear what she's saying because of the particular rules of this realm. But she doesn't poke him with any real malicious intent. It's just like, okay, stop talking. Then she's tapping on the other two, pointing in your direction. Tyrion,
Alright, she's pointing. I should show up, shouldn't I?
and they are trying very hard to look for you.
Like I said, I've literally never been nervous. Now walk forward, and you can see it's awful for him.
Fine, do you want to be something else?
Oh fuck!
He
The
steps
sun
again.
found you.
She just calls out and slaps him. Yeah, now
Wha-
you're angry.
So the first thing they hear and see of their father is, "What the hell?"
Wait. No. My mom did say, Sis, do you think that's him? Maybe.
You are fucking tall. And you do have a. I always knew that would happen. Oh, Theo.
They both kind of look at each other, simultaneously moving, and they both look right back at you, Tyrion. So you are our... Yes, I think that's our father, Tyrion, that mom mentioned.
I hope she did more than mention me. Hello? I am Tyrion.
Well, you see, the male one, Ragnus. Right, Mom did say something about saying our titles. Ragnus, I've been called King of the Storm by... And as he says something, Tyrion and... Well, mostly to Tyrion, because Cinder, you're far enough away. there's a words that come out, but it sounds like heavy screeching noises because it seems like something is preventing the words to be heard.
Alright, that does not coexist with my brain. But, King of the Storm is a hell of a lot better than Ship Gravekeeper.
And then he kind of smiles with a very cocky arrogance of it. Oh yeah, I went and fought at this extremely difficult sailor battle at the battle is called Roar of the Thunder Cliffs.
Your grandmother put you up to it?
No, I never met my grandmother.
That's even more shocking.
I am more shocked that I have a grandmother.
You ever heard of the dragon that's in a war with Lolth?
Why would she be in war with love?
Oh, okay. You
They look very confused.
very different pantheons. Alright, so you are you are my children.
And the female one, Haranen, the Frost Duchess. I rule the northern continent. And she says the land, it does not register to your brain.
Continent? At least half of one?
Yes.
More than half, right?
Is that wrong?
No.
It is mine.
Wow. Your mother did you too right. More than proud of that. Just shows, and he looks at both of them. Made the right decision, both of you. Would make it again. I've made it 100,000 times.
You see Randus cross his arms. He is thumping his foot a little bit, almost enough to actually leave a few cracks on the ground. Okay, this is... Sis, this is weird. I mean, we met Mom. It was very confusing. Now we meet our long-dead dad. And it's even more confusing. Haranen goes adding,
You think you got your fucking temper from your mother?
I mean, look, how am I supposed to figure out my own emotions here?
You're a fucking dragon! Deal with it!
I need you to make me a strength save as he gets really close and headbutts you.
Shit, I'm a dex. Fuck it. Do I still have my legendary resistance? I am. I do not actually. I used it.
Alright, hold on.
Alright, no, I gotta go for it.
Because, unfortunately, your kid is also barbarian.
I beat him! 25.
still
I don't have my armor.
Yeah. But, boom!
And I jump up and beat him.
Mm. Ah. Alright, come here. He tries to give you a hard bear hug now.
Yeah, I'll be picked up.
Yep, I see the resemblance.
Points at Haranen. You're the
I'm
smart
hard.
one. Ah, that's a rib. Wait, do we even have ribs right now?
No, you feel the intense pain, but it's more of the emotional.
Yep, you see, this is why Shiro's a continent and you're known for a battle.
Well, brother does like fighting more. He probably would have had a territory of his own if he pushed for it, but no, he just goes to, well, finds pirates, blows up a lot of them, and I think you've been having that strange habit of collecting pirate hats.
Oh, you picked up your grandfather's weird obsession with collecting weird things like I did, and also you sound a hell of a lot like your aunts. Put me down now.
Ah, yeah. Also, sis, you shouldn't be
Ah,
giving me insults about my collection. I mean, aren't you the one who collects all those weird, funny... what do you call them? Art?
oh hell.
Yes.
Don't tell me. He points at the boy. You were technically.
First what?
Go
Art, yes.
What? No, born. You came out of the egg first.
Oh, yes. No. I was first. Marinus, we had this discussion before. No, I was born first. I was. No,
Both of you.
me. They both turn and look at you.
Nobody. My sister sacrificed decades of her life to take care of my little fucking hovel. Lived in. Me and your mother made. I'm out on a revenge. Everything you can for each other. Love each other. Don't get distracted by men like him. He points at Savon.
They both turn, looked at him, look at you, look back at him. Goes, yeah, why is he trying to make those weird gestures and happy movements? I could see him being turned into stone.
I
but
think it's a
don't
human
that would
mating
work.
dance.
But
But
she's not human.
If
We're not human.
I know, if you two learn,
He doesn't look attractive. He looks like a naked mole rat.
get you on my kids.
No,
All right, you two just take anything from this little tiny bit of experience. Remember that I love you. Fight, win, celebrate like there's no tomorrow.
Okay. On that note, let's switch over to Syndra, because this is happening at the exact same time. Syndra, you see Zavon goes, Captain, how are you doing?
Well, I'm dead.
You look great.
Well, in my timeline, you jumped into the flames of Tartarus and completely got annihilated from your existence, so...
That sounds like a lot of complications. Last we met at me shooting Orcus in the dick.
Yes.
Yes, as how I knew that is because that is still the same me. This beautiful lady, as he gestures to the woman, or rather the queen of Helheim, helped me out. Fished me out of the strange, weird pool of where I was supposed to be dead. But apparently
So,
I cannot...
my timeline.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand what happened, but apparently I cannot return to the continuity that you're in, or I originally came in. Strange misplaced thing. Something about memories.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Also, you seen this dragon girl over here who's arguing with her brother? She's very cute looking.
You don't probably see the short one that's been talking to them, and he'll kill you.
He looks... I don't see anyone.
Yeah, that's the problem here.
And as he says that, he gets poked again by a glaive from this one because she's within 5 feet of him.
That's also the mother.
Yes, she's very protective. She's like literally big scaly bear mom.
From all the stories, Sindra knows that she's worse than him.
Anyway, I am sorry, Captain. I could not find you in the whatever timeline I'm in, but Amara and the others more or less okay. They actually got a submarine. It was really interesting. Apparently, there was this other pirate guy or smuggler dude, old man, Barbosa, something.
Yes.
He got really old and apparently no heir, no one to inherit his submarine, so just gave it to Amara after a quick game of knucklebone.
So wait, do I exist in the one you're going to?
That's the weird thing, you do not.
Oh, so
Like, I mentioned you to Amara and to the others, but they looked at me like I had 10 heads.
so that's the one where he got to it first.
Who got to what first?
In my timeline, the coin was flipped to decide which one of us was going to gamble for Amana's life. And he won that one. Either way, take care of her.
Aye, Captain. There's like a slight pause. Just so you know, I do have to call Armana and Captain now, and Miss Arizel is first mate. It's so weird. It's like everything, almost the positions have been changed, but it's not quite the same without you, Captain.
I know. And we miss you.
I miss you as well, Captain. Still, I can at least make a good joke. I shot Orcus in the dick.
Do me a favor on your timeline if you come across someone who's technically filling the position I am.
Yes?
Tell them they don't have to win, but give it the best try they can.
I'll do my best, Captain. I'm sure whatever this... He points in the direction of not the woman, not Hell, but toward the small little cat creature, that weird goblin thing, pumpkin fetish cat woman. I mean, she looks great, but I feel like she's more trouble than she's worth. I'm sure I can get a surprise spell.
Yeah, so I really wouldn't fuck with her. Or fuck her.
It was very tempting, Captain. It was very tempting.
Savon. Let's roll number 73.
Don't stick your dick in crazy.
Exactly.
And as you were saying that, both of you do see that the Neb in her small cat form is just doing the very slow wave with her paw while she's sitting on top of the pumpkin.
Well, looks like it's time for me to go back and win. And for you to make sure that they get as far as they can.
As you're saying that, Magnus walks over, not really noticing you, Sindra, but he does grab Savant and then lifts him over his head. I'm not gonna even roll for it. It's like, all right, Nick and Mole Rat, we go.
Don't worry, Savon. I won't tell them about your shortness.
But what are you calling short? I'm a group. It's me. As they both basically walk through the gate and gone.
Yeah, the last thing Cidra's like, Because it's the only time you get to see me naked, you fuck. Well,
Right.
Tyrion,
I've had quite a lot of fun. Now, can we all go since, while time may seem to be moving a lot, it's really painful to have my neck broken for more than a minute.
oh, you have to do that too? I cut my own throat once.
I have special recommendations and skills that are a bit different. But are you willing to try one more time? And do not worry, I will not do anything harmful to your bodies. I might do a little teasing.
Yes. Maybe I should for quite a while.
I just asked you, like said, nothing I'm going to
Yes.
hold a grudge against because what I have to do with the rest of our timeline, I hate to have a grudge against someone as talented as you.
Now,
No
speaking,
worries. I'm very good at running away when need be. Plus, the worst thing that's gonna happen is likely you're going to smell like fresh bakery. For a little bit.
my God, I was
Worst thing.
solid 50-50. And would I go back? Would I not? I was really up in the.
Oh, you see my older brothers.
I had to bring twins into this. Show me to where I need
Why,
to go to
look at-
protect them.
What are you blaming me for?
Fuck! Of
I'm
course
just
I'm
a
blaming
messenger.
you!
I'm just a messenger.
I'm not gonna blame Kermit, he'd bring goats into this for some reason.
He raised himself from existence. His weird offspring is now in my shop.
Kermit's dead? I just made that fucker armor!
Wait, one of them survived.
No, some new offspring, I think. I don't know. Those 3 mimic things, I never saw them again.
You better bring that fucking armor back and put it on that boy.
I'm sorry if I don't know how things get wiped out from... I don't know, you just blew up divine energy in the middle of a dead god cave.
Fucking, aren't you divine?
Deneb,
What?
Deneb,
Yes?
I apparently used Soul Crush on a divine creature,
Yes?
so that's what the answer is.
Yes?
Your spell.
So I mean, I
I
do know
stole
how
it from
things
your little dumb pumpkin. That was supposed to give me a cool sword.
Not my fault that the lottery or the gotcha games went against you, buddy. In fact, that was supposed to be my secret treasure hoard for the ends of time.
He looks at his imaginary wristwatch. We're there, Deb!
So are we sipping in or not? I had to walk with you all.
Come on.
Good. Good.
You guys, everybody
Fire,
just hears
fire, Nick.
fucking twins.
Kill someone.
Gotta kill him twice as hard now. 3 times.
As you go through that, I do need you both to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that thing I'm great at.
Uh-huh.
Hey, the thing I'm great at.
Hey, not bad though.
Okay. So, I got to put you guys somewhere else right now. So, one moment.
Yeah,
Tiernan
sorry about
and,
that, guys, but both me and Moogle were very up in the air if we were coming back.
No worries.
It was mostly because of Mariner.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Being stingy on the money.
So, Tiernan and Syndra.
Uh-huh.
Tiernan, you made your save. Syndra, you just missed it. Well, actually, no, we got the +1 there. So you just hit the save. You both break out of what well, you feel like you are.
I don't know if the +1 is there because that's the ring.
Ah, okay, so you guys are right here as you fall out, or rather break out of what looks to be like a pumpkin patch.
Oh dear
Ah!
God, I think we watered those once too much. It's
It
growing ugly.
Tastes
people.
like white girl.
Why the fuck do I know the word Cabbage Patch Kid and I despise it in every way?
No, you smell like fresh pumpkin bakery.
I can think of worse things to smell like.
Where are my pants?
You were reborn, Mr. Turner.
I'm a
and
pumpkin.
Syndra. One moment. Successful resurrection to a Tyrannin and Syndragallo. So, could you all please stop hovering around my desk like I am basically gone and doing the vulture dance?
Oh, thank
And
God.
to all important party members, please go pick up your missing friends. They are currently in the nude.
Ari, do you have the ticket for the package we were supposed to receive? I want to make sure we get the right one when we're going picking for it.
I'm a fucking pumpkin.
Nope,
What
I
are
think
you
that's the wrong
talking
ticket,
about?
actually.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go find them and offer them a cloak each.
Where are
Give
they?
me my bag. Just give me the bag.
Wait, which way are they?
Come out to the
Why is
back.
there?
I think they're north.
We're at the back. We're at the back of the store.
Okay.
They're in the
Oh.
back of the store. She is just walking
Okay.
right now.
Oh, I thought you meant outside.
Oh,
but
that's the
okay.
baggage claim I was looking for. Welcome
You-
back.
Fuck. Where's
Here
my
you go,
bag?
Tiernan.
Where's my money?
She throws everything from Tiernan right at him. There we go, have fun. As you'll see, everything is actually in place for once, thankfully because everyone else paid.
Oh, this. Oh, no. Somebody else is wearing my anomaly armor right now, aren't they?
No?
I don't think so.
Because Oberina, I think, had it, or you gave it to Adarina, then she died. Then
Yeah.
you gave it to Oberina, and I think
I
Oberina
know
has it.
where it is.
Oh, Marina's wearing it.
No, I thought it was it's in the bag. I think my
No.
bag.
Oh, is
Wait,
it
is
in
it?
your bag? Because it's not in my inventory.
Yeah, I think you gave it back or gave it to me to hold on to, and I was gonna put it on a skeleton.
I
But
yo, that is exactly where I have it.
Because I technically eviscerated myself from the world.
Yeah, these particular pumpkin heads are just gently cleaning you off.
Why does
Thing
Kermit
is-
look weird?
This isn't Kermit, this is Schlub? Schlob? I don't remember.
Dub.
Yeah, Shub.
Shubrana, by the way, and Tyrannin.
What?
I have someone who needs to talk to you.
Fucking everybody needs to. I put on pants. Wah.
Oh my God. It's just like, fuck you, he's back!
So in a ghostly apparition, and I need a D10 from you, Shub.
Yep. 4.
Oh my God.
Okay, he's partially there, but you do see a very familiar Kermit.
What
Tyrannin.
the f-
You fucking fuck!
Yeah, I'm dead.
So was I. Where were you?
Thanks, Syndra.
Oh, Cinder
Yes.
comes us both?
Yeah. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm in the far realms with Anna.
Oh, fuck me.
What do you think? He owed his soul to like 6 different people.
Yeah. My blood oath with Tiamat's gone, and I don't think the devil wanted to mess with my wife. This is Shub Rana. He is my child. He's more like me than his mom.
Well, yeah, he
from
talks
what I gathered-
exactly like you.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of my, he's the same age as me.
Discount version, as Deneb speaks at the back.
She gave him all of my memories, so he's basically me. But he's
Alright.
a little bit different.
Fuck, what kind of armor do I need to make him?
Nothing. I think he's gonna figure it out with Deneb, but
Ooh, crazy butt
that's
flap
not what I
comment.
need.
What?
I need you to teach him how to hone his rage. He's a barbarian like I used to be.
I barely
teach
got
him-
you out of it.
I know. Just teach him the way you taught me to, he's not gonna take the dragon route. I think he's got his own thing.
I hope so. There's too many people in this fucking party that tries to take my
Yeah,
dragon.
they're dragons.
shtick.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Just Chub, this is your Uncle Tiernan. He's gonna teach you stuff.
Oh, good. He used a full word this time.
Syndra, I'm not mad at you for doing what you did. It was completely warranted. Take care of Shub. I think he has some warlock stuff going on. I don't know. Take care of him. Adaria, I hope you find Red Fox and cut his fucking throat.
That's all right.
Adaria,
Thank you.
That's
Oh,
He's
sorry.
getting
Sorry. I'm a ghost. Like, I don't know what's going on. Adaria, I never liked you.
That's no one ever does, so that doesn't surprise me.
But take care of Shub. I'm in the Far Realms now, and you're right. This does suck, kind of. But don't let my wife hear that.
Also, I
Deneb-
might have punched your kid like when I first met him.
That's fine. He if it's anything like me, he can take a beating. Deneb, thank you for, I don't know, making him not stupid.
Yes, tell Anna I said hi.
I'd rather not. Shub, you're gonna go with them. They taught me a lot. Kill Ed, and whenever you need me, I guess just use the spell, and I'll help in any way I can. I'm not really that good at helping.
Shut the
I'm
fuck
a
up.
bad mom or a bad dad. I don't know.
Oh, you would.
Ah.
Fuck, you did better than I did.
That's I guess that's valid. All right. Sorry you guys couldn't save me from the river Styx. My soul is like a.
You weren't there. I think you were just
No,
like. Were you the Play-Doh in the boat? Is that what that was?
I went straight to Anna.
There was a goo somewhere. I thought that came like off of us when we got revived.
No,
Oh,
that was.
Deneb, what happened to the sword? Is Tiamat gone?
Yes.
Thank
Which is-
God. Okay. Bye, guys.
I'm quite mad about that, and
Sorry.
you vanished.
At least Dad doesn't have it.
Thanks, cool. Bye.
To answer the question what the
out.
I'm
to
gonna
answer
roll
the question
Deneb.
of what the goo was, it was probably the STD. Thankfully, she's dead as well.
And I
So
got
we don't
the
have to worry about
disadvantage
her ever.
because she likes treasures.
Oh my god, my swords.
Nope, she did not keep her cool. Right, I'm gonna be right back. I am angry because I lost a valuable treasure.
Well, good luck with that.
Alright, why are these guys encroaching upon my personal space?
They're cleaning you off, Tan, and you smell like shit.
I smell like pumpkin.
Actually, no, they smell great. They smell like fresh bakery.
I'm knocking on the door. Deneb, wait.
Thunk.
I just imagine there's like that sound of like someone screaming into a pillow.
I have a proposition, and it'll give you a lot of gold.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Oh,
One
there it is.
second. 1 second. Very brief moment. Roll me a athletics.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, no problem. Not one.
Okay, so this is going to basically what happens. So as you open the door, or rather you force the door open, you suddenly hear a "Go away."
Oh, I was just knocking.
Oh, I was correct. Her. On what she was.
I thought it would be the other one.
I thought it would too because of the way she was talked about greed.
I thought it was saying you masturbate.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it through the door because I know you can hear me. I don't care about money. I have no concept of money. I don't care about money. My dad took the dragon route. I don't care. I know you like money and treasure and all the cool stuff like that. I have a proposition that might help you and me both. You give me a little thing that is a direct thing to your like piggy bank of some kind. Any money or loot I gain throughout the world goes directly into that bag, directly to you. All I need from you is a fine set of armor and weapons.
50%. What?
100%. And shut up, Uncle Tiernan.
Okay.
The
You're
greedy
saying
radar
I'm not
dishes were on.
roll me a persuasion at advantage plus 10.
I
He
am
gets his
not
father's share.
a greedy dragon.
No,
but
yeah,
what-
this is all my money. Anything I make is going into her.
The problem is we don't. If we split it, then it's gonna start getting ugly because it's gonna start deviating to who gets the money.
Yeah, that's 1/6
pulled
of the
out one
money I
of the
usually carried at
contract.
least 2/5 of.
Yep. And she goes like, all right, I have a contract right here with all the things you just said.
Oh my god, is he making more contracts? He's just like his father.
Kill
him.
Immediately signed.
Excellent.
Okay, all I need is
You
a
learned
decent set of
nothing.
armor and weapons. Not traditional weapons. I prefer to use my hands. Something to make my hand-to-hand combat nice and brutal.
You know, part of me wishes he was still part dragon. Then at least he would respect his money.
I might have something for you.
I already missed Kermit. At least he
Yeah,
listened to me when I
remember-
said no.
Armor-wise, I prefer to wear something heavy.
Wait, above.
Is it
One moment, I'm
barbarian?
going to have to pick up my.
Yeah, as above table barbarian with heavy armor. Unless you like don't have unarmored.
Hey, let him do his thing.
Yeah, fine.
She kind of pulls out a scroll. Are you the one who likes to use? Oh, you said hand to hand. I should have something with hands.
Boy.
This is my special. Well, I could say horde.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's thoughts.
But then she gives you a glass pumpkin. You may use it once, since you made such a compelling deal with me.
Is this just to sweeten the deal?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Ah, this can work. So if you break it open, you need to roll me a D100.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna try to sell your souls. Oh, actually, you know what? I guess no. They Marina's right. I don't need armor. I'm barbarian, and we didn't do the unarmored defense thing. My AC is still at 14.
Well, your AC should be your dex.
Oh no,
plus
we
your
did do it.
con.
We did do it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, yeah, I'll be fine.
Unless your dex is just that bad.
My dex is very bad. Actually, I probably should wear armor.
I was like, if
It's for-
if
my-
it's
yeah, my
anything
dex is
under
very
than
bad.
18,
My
get a
AC
set
is
of full
14.
Here's
plate.
a question, Kermit. Are you breaking the glass pumpkin? Because if you do, roll me a D100.
No, I'm not doing it
I thought you were.
Uh,
yet. Actually, I am gonna do it. Who cares?
I was like, you're. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
It could physically only help.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. There's no point in holding on to it.
Oh, shit. Well,
well.
she is a woman of her word.
Oh god.
All right.
Get sword. It's here at +2.
No.
It was already a +3. That's the shittier version.
Cloak of the Shadow King.
No.
You're fucking kidding me, man.
I hate your rolls with these fucking pumpkins.
I love these pumpkins so much. Oh my god.
All
That's
right.
probably-
I can get you that in a little bit. I need to go into the deeper parts of my
Oh
private
my
horde.
god.
That's fine. Thank you for doing business. Again, I have no care for money.
I'll also
Yes,
kill him.
And you were
I
also
just want-
mentioning that you would like to acquisition claws, yes?
Yeah, anything to just keep being able to use my fists, claws, even teeth. I have no use for blades.
Can I hear this conversation?
Yes.
Deneb, if you would just help me with the enchantment, I can make him something. I just got a very rare item that I would like to use to make a weapon anyway.
Uncle Tiernan, with all due respect, let me be my own man, even though I'm technically only 4.
I'm just trying to give you what you want. I just like
30
making things.
I am 30 minutes years old.
He's gonna take out the tail. You sure you don't want a weapon made out of this?
I like her idea. She's got cool stuff.
Deneb, since we're in this realm of existence, is there a nice place that I can go look at the stars that isn't surrounded by trees? Need some place to
I'm
relax after
sorry,
this.
but it's sort of a pocket dimension that I've made for myself in case, well, when the world ends and everything goes up the
Also, that
stagnation creek.
that blood you took from me, just down payment it.
Yes, that I'm going to use for the down payment, so
Thank
I
you.
can prepare you some hand claws to use. Hands of the Badger might work.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cedric, give me the novel. My throat does not. It was not built for a. I don't know how the elves made it into a crop top.
Oh, it is going to be a profitable venue now.
All right. Let's see. So let me guess. You're going more with Broctos, right?
Cool arm.
Let's say I already did, and that also means I really can't go anywhere.